Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this live stream program are those of the speakers, guests, experts and/or hosts, and they do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent to hosts and page's policies position. The page cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this live stream program. Parental guidance, viewers' discretion is advised.
Yo, what's up, guys? Good evening, we're live. Welcome back to I Speak Talk Show. Guys, we're so happy and glad for tonight. A very special guest that will join us for tonight. Siyempre, kaibigan niya ni Nelson.
Close yan natin, bro. Ano ba naman? Sinisingle out mo ako, ha? Huli, pero di kulong. Yan. Good evening po, mga kapatid, kabaro sa buong Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. At welcome back po dito sa I Speak Talk Show. At yun, sana po ay nag-enjoy po kayo sa weekend ninyo. Kasi kami nag-enjoy. At yan.
And if it is your first time to be with us in I Speak Talk Show, we're actually a platform where every person can really give their stories, and any person from different walks of life can share their life stories purposively to inspire, give valuable life lessons and empowerment to many people out there, especially this time of pandemic. And it's very right time as well because our guest is someone is so empowering and really have this vision and mission to inspire and to encourage or even give inspiration to many young people out there.
Yan, tamang-tama. Oo. At sa Tagalog pa, ang I Speak isang tulay ng mga mga nakaka-inspire na tao na pwedeng mag-share ng inspirational messages or inspirational na mensahe papunta sa ating mga viewers. Ayan.
And for tonight, for tonight, bro, yung guest natin is actually a birthday celebration interview. So
yes, timing.
Very special. And we titled this interview with her as a woman crowned with God's love and compassion. Basically, we'll talk about her journey and experience and personal and growing relationship with our God, and also on how she also give this kind of love and share this love to everyone out there, to her family, to her friends, to her colleagues, and to her fellow influencers, content creators, and also empowering for people out there.
Yes, and isa din siya sa Executive Roundtable Director of CEO Insights Asia.
Yes, yes.
Wow! Content creator, live streamer din, at saka financial advisor din. Oh, ang daming talent ng babaeng 'to, bro. Oo, ang dami
Yes.
tayong marami na akong mga tanong dito ngayon na pwede nang bitawan maya-maya. Ayan.
We'll talk about her career on the side, and also we'll talk about her personal experience and personal relationship with our God, and on how she really have this first-hand encounter of experiencing God's love, and also experiencing God's compassion and love, and also forgiveness, possibly if she experienced those challenges in life. And it's our
Tama.
pleasure, brother, to introduce our special guest for tonight, Binibining Carla Joyce Aberion, as you mentioned a while ago, who is insurance and financial advisor from Manulife Philippines, a content creator of Binibini Talks, and also an executive roundtable director of CEO Insight Asia. To give you
At saka
a brief background.
businesswoman,
Oh,
yeah, businesswoman din siya, bro. Blooming Bayhana business.
wow.
So, 'yan. Oh, ang
Wow.
galing. Grabe.
Wow.
Nawawalan ba ng energy yung babaeng 'to? Parang walang tulugan
Parang
yata 'to, eh.
punong-puno
Oo.
ng energy.
Punong-puno ng energy. Saan kaya 'to pinaglihi nung bata pa?
And to give our audience, our viewers, a background on who's this person is, we prepare
Yes.
a short video to welcome our guest. Okay.
Yes. To know her better. Roll the clip,
Yes.
bro.
Wow.
Ayan ang ganda
Wow.
ng video na intro
Wow.
video ni ginawa ni Pops Marlon. Wow, ang galing. Walang kupas ka, bro Marlon. Pag BTR na pinag-uusapan, walang kupas talaga. And
Parang
grabe.
birthday ko
Woo!
ngayon. si Carla yung my birthday.
Wala, nire-recognize ko lang yung talaga yung effort. Ngayon, sige,
And allow me,
nag-segue
brother,
tayo eh.
to give a further description about this person, no?
Yes.
Miss Carla Joyce Aberion, she helps a young Filipino professionals to build a strong financial foundation so they can
Yes.
live their best life. So she
Yes.
also wants to turn strong, independent women of today to to be purposive in really following Christ, and also being dependent, and also on the power of Christ, and also acknowledging her strength of this woman, and also building one another. So yun.
Oh.
Allow me, brother, do the honor to introduce our special guest for tonight.
Okay, coming from Liloan, Cebu.
Woo!
Okay. Yes. From Liloan, Cebu. She was raised and born in some houses in ano ba 'yun? Ano pa ba? Epic fail. Wow. So, sa may Pasig. Oh, so Pasig, Cebu. She was born in Pasig, Cebu, and then now presently living in Liloan, Cebu. Please welcome, guys. Please welcome her, Miss Carla Joyce Aberion.
Aberion. Woo!
Wala na. Hindi nag-ad stream, ayun.
Hindi nyo, naka-prepare na ako, guys. Nakagano na ako.
Wow, ang ganda ng guest natin ngayon, bro. Ang ganda. Wow.
Yes, with flowers.
Kanino galing
Ayan.
yan? O pinakaunang tanong, kaninong galing yan?
Do I have to answer? The person
Sige,
wants
sige,
to
sige.
the person wants to be to remain private.
Oh. Oh.
Char. O, diba, nakaganito na kasi tinatawag yung, grabe yung build-up, guys. I love it. Thank you for the video. Grabe naman yung video, Marlon. I'm so
You're
flattered by it.
welcome, Carl.
Thank you.
Ang ganda ng guest natin ngayon, bro. Ang ganda. Parang si Heart Evangelista. Kilala mo si Heart
Wow.
Evangelista? Ang
Wow.
ganda.
Yes. Oo, kamukha
Wow.
niya.
Kamukha niya.
No?
Oh. Flawless na flawless, di ba? Ang galing. Oh.
Thank
Ay,
you,
cheers
Lord.
na
yung mata mo, Carla, parang, ayun, Heart Evangelista nga, yung mata mo. At saka yung ilong.
Oh,
Parang lahat na yun.
Ba't kinikilig ako dito? Maiwan. Ay, iwan mo na. Iwan ko muna kayo. Oh, baka nakakalistorbo ako eh.
Carl,
Yes.
kindly greet a lot your family, your friends, your fans and followers.
Wow, okay. Hi, ma. Nasa TV na ako. Charot. Nasa TV na ako. Hi, fans. So, binabati ko lahat ng may gusto sa akin. Mami na kayo. Charot. Kasi 30 na ako. Single pa rin ako. Charot lang. But yes, hey guys. Welcome to the I Speak Talk Show. I'm your host for today. Charot lang. I'm your guest for today. So, it was my birthday yesterday. So, happy birthday to me. And yeah, thank you for being here. If you're watching this one live, thank you for watching. I don't know if this talk will go on for like 5 hours or 3 hours. Hopefully 1 hour lang, no, para hindi naman kayo mabored. But yeah, hopefully you'll learn something. Oh my God, I think this is like the funniest guesting I've ever been. Nasaan na ba kayo? Labas niyo yung mukha niyo kasi ang weird naman tumatawa sa background kasi hindi ko kayo makita. I don't like. Alam mo, tumatawa sila tapos hindi ko sila makita. Nasaan na ba sila? But,
Iniwan ka bigla, Carl.
Iniwan
kaya
sa
iniwan
ere.
ako sa ere. Ginawa ko host. Ako na mag-interview sa akin, okay? So, bakit pang blooming? Ganon.
Ang ganda ng guest natin ngayon. Combination siya ni
Thank you.
Heart Evangelista at Gigi Dilana. Wow, di ba? Gigi
Wow!
Dilana. Oo.
Gusto mo
Oo nga,
marinig
no?
ko kanta?
Wow, may pasample ba dyan? May pasample kanta ba dyan?
Ngayon na ba agad? Agad na ba? Sure ba kayo?
Agad.
Baka umulan ulit, di ba? Super ulan sa Cebu. Hi! So, ayan. May mga
Ayan,
comment. Hi, Z! So, Z is there, my super friend. So, hi, Z! I'm so excited to see you in Cebu. She'll be here by January. So, late siya sa birthday ko. Pero, alam mo yung okay lang, late, basta dumating. Yay!
Hoy! Pagpaparinig ba yan? Pagpaparinig ba?
Ba,
Hihintayin ko naman.
Carl.
Sanay naman tayo maghintay. Hindi ko lang ma-promise hanggang kailan.
Carl,
Uy!
Carl, bakit ka nakatingin sa akin?
Uy!
Ha? Guilty ka ba, Marlon? Guilty ka ba?
Wow, parang kinikilig ako ah.
Tingnan mo na yung bulaklak ko.
Welcome, Carl.
Ganda.
It's an
Talaga
honor.
Welcome to I Speak.
Diba? Kasi yung mga binibini, di ba, mayroon silang bulaklak. So, part talaga to. The whole
Yeah,
time,
yan.
hahawakan ko tong bulaklak ko. Guys, alam niyo ba, sobrang happy ko. Una ko ikukwento is that I usually just borrow other people's flowers para may picture ako ng my flower. Tapos ngayon, meron akong sarili kong flower. Tapos ang gaganda, they're daisies. And then, they're multicolored daisies to my purple, my... Oh, it's so cute. So, I'm just gonna hold this the whole live para makita niyo. May flower na ako. Sa lahat ng mga taong hindi na...
Teka, ang daming kaibigan mong lalaki. Wala ba talagang kuan? Wala ba talagang nagbigay sa'yo ng flowers?
Meron naman. Pero, hindi kasi siya, I mean, kaibigan. Binigyan ako ng cousin ko. And then, there was this guy on a Valentine's Day. Oh, meron naman. Nabigyan naman ako, pero not enough. Charot lang.
Wow, not
Not
enough. Baka
enough.
naman,
But siguro
Marlon. Baka
I've
naman.
been single for 2 years, so I did not receive any flowers for 2 years. And before that, hindi din ako binibigyan yung last eh. So, hindi siya ma-flowers.
Oh.
So, yeah. Char!
Aww.
May pag ganun pa booking na ganun. Oh my gosh. Hindi naman siya manunood for sure. So,
Hindi ako
Oh,
makapaniwala, Carl, na sa ganda mo niyan, hindi ka
wow.
binibigyan ng flowers nung una
Yeah.
mong
Well, hindi
ina
hindi naman kasi measurement ng ganda yung bulaklak, Marlon. Marami
I mean,
talagang gano'n. And there are also girls who don't prefer flowers, ha. Sa nagsasabi sila na, "Hey, it's not practical, don't get me flowers." But for me kasi, there are more people who buy flowers for the dead. Alam mo 'yon?
oh,
Sa like kalagkalag in ano ba 'yun sa
hmm.
Tagalog nga?
Oo.
Is it
also,
undas? Is it
undas.
undas?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Araw ng mga
araw ng
kwan,
patay.
mga
There
patay,
are more
oo.
people who buy flowers for the dead than buy flowers for the
Rather than
living.
the for living.
Because regret daw
Comes
feels
into the
heavier.
uh,
Feels heavier than gratitude. So I don't want to be like
Ah.
that. I want to give people flowers while they can appreciate it. Because the dead can't appreciate flowers, diba? And
yes.
people buy it kasi para kay ganito, para kay ganito. No, they won't appreciate it. They're dead. They're either in heaven or in hell. They won't appreciate it. Diba? So yeah, that's why I am a fan of giving flowers. And receiving, of course.
Wow.
Wow.
Sana
Wow.
all.
Sana all.
So I know these guys here,
Baka
Marlon and
Marlon,
Alvin. Di ba
yung
you give
kwan.
flowers to like ladies,
Women.
other sa to women, di ba? To your lady friends. Sabi ni Ziz,
Yes, yes.
sabi mo ayaw mo ng flowers.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, Drew.
Sabi ko
Yes.
ba? Hindi ko sinabi yun, Z. Gusto ko ng flowers. Gusto ko, Z, pero ayoko nang ikaw magbigay. Gusto ko sa'yo yung mas mahal sa flowers. Bible yung gusto ko. Gusto kasi yan si Z, mahal ako niyan. So, gusto ko mas mahal yung sa kanya. Trip to Siargao, ganyan. Ganun, girl. Ayoko ng flowers from you. Anyway, meron ba kayong tanong for me? Parang nakakailang naman. Magtitinginan na lang ba tayo?
Actually, Carl, pinagmamasdan ka lang namin muna.
Napagmamasdan nyo na lang ako.
Na-miss me
Char.
si Marlon.
Oy,
Actually, na-strike ako dun sa sinabi ni Carla, no, kanina na regrets is way bigger than the gratitude, which
Yeah,
is
it's
actually
heavier.
dapat hindi, di ba? O, dapat
Yeah.
hindi. Kasi dapat, di ba, yung gratitude should be the first thing that we have, di ba,
Yeah.
Carl? Kasi it's something that could give us that inner happiness na parang be grateful of what we have, di ba? And also, di ba, we
Yes,
realized
true.
during this pandemic, di ba, guys, that
Yes.
life is really short, that anything can happen, our loved ones can really pass away at any given
Yeah.
time. Then it's really about time to really give them flowers, gifts, anything
Yes.
that we could show love to them, di ba? If hindi tayo
Yeah.
ganon, parang dapat ito yung best time for us to do that. Not
Yes.
waiting for the late time, di ba?
Yeah.
Carl, do you have
Okay,
any
may
experience for that, no?
I love that
Na,
one. Sige,
how
what's your
do you
question?
start your day, Carl? How do you
How
start
do,
your day?
how do I start my day? So, wait lang. I love what you said, Marlon. I'm just going to capture that and really note this. So, for people no na like you court or a girl that you're dating, it's nice to give flowers. But I actually mean in the context most especially for your loved ones like your
Love
parents
one.
or your sister or your aunt na sobrang love mo. Don't wait until you can't see them smile when they receive the flowers. Like give it
Exactly.
now. Like give it on Christmas Day, give it on a random day, give it on Valentine's Day, like give it on their birthday because that matters. Like it matters, guys. And well, there are people who actually make it known that I don't like flowers, I like this instead. Then give it. Give whatever makes them happy while they're there. So,
Yeah.
ayan.
Wow.
Grabe na yung mga tanong ni Z. Nakikita ko ng mga tanong niya sa gilid. And Z, I really appreciate you for being here kasi sobrang busy niya ni Z. Celebrity kasi yan. Pareho kami yung mga celebrity. So, I appreciate you for being here, Z. And yung question was, how do I start my day?
Yes.
So, it's iba-iba because I'm not a person who thrive in structure or routine, but in a good day, what I do in the morning is well, I wake up, I tie my hair, and I change to workout clothes, and then I make my coffee or tea depending on what I like on that day, and then I grab my Bible and my journal, and I go outside, 'di ba, sa ano namin, patio. Patio sa parang terrace or balcony, basta yung sa labas. And then I'll go back inside kasi hindi ko pa pala napapakain yung mga aso ng kapatid ko. Kasi I'm a fur tita. So, pinapakain ko yung aso ng kapatid ko and also yung fish. Yung fish namin. Meron kaming 5 na fish. Bago lang,
Ooh.
bago to na additional sa family namin. So, very ano lang yun, spontaneous na bumili kami ng isda ng sister ko. Kasi bumibili ang mom ko ng beads somewhere in Cebu City. Yung ginagawa niyang mga bracelets, ganito.
Oo.
This is
Yeah.
something that she made. So, also yung necklace ko, ganyan. And then sa kabila, may store, mga isda. And then we fell in love with tetraglow na fish. So we bought a little aquarium and we bought like 4 of them, and then merong ampon na hindi tetraglow na binili kami. So I really enjoy it. I never thought that fish is actually so fun to kasi para sa akin hindi siya pet kasi you just like see it and then you can't like cuddle. Physical touch kasi ako, so I love cuddling. I love like dogs. Ayoko nga ng cat kasi somehow cats
Yeah.
are you can't really cuddle cats so much. Like they have their own mind. So well, I prefer dogs. But fish, they're so relaxing. Like when you're very tired, you just watch them. They're just swimming there, and then they remind you na someday you'll go to the beach. Parang ganon. And then they remind you how peaceful their life is, di ba? Nasa tubig sila, so hindi,
Yeah.
di ba,
Yeah.
kung nasa tubig ka, you can't hear
How
anything.
simple and how
Wala silang
peaceful.
pakialam
Oh.
sa mga problema sa mundo. So they're just swimming there and their life's so peaceful. So I love that. So, yun, after I feed the fish, I go out and then I read my Bible. I journal. I set my intentions for the day, the things I want to achieve. So the 3 most important things. Usually that's client meetings, other meetings, collaborations, and then I would write my gratitude, what I'm grateful for the other
For the
day.
past day.
Yes, and I would also write love notes kasi mahilig ako sa love letters eh. Wala pa tayong pagbibigyan. So love notes muna. So if there's someone that I would like to thank that week or that day, I would write them a love note and then I would take a photo and send it to them. I find this activity very energy giving for me and for the people around me. And whatever we give, it multiplies. So I feel so happy about that. Afterwards, I exercise. So, well, I'm not saying this is on a daily basis, ha. This is on a good day. So, I exercise and then yun, I prepare for the day. So, I dress up because recently I'm doing this project Blooming by Hannah challenge. And even when I don't post every day, I dress up every day so that maganda ako sa meetings ko. So that when my meeting or my ka-meeting see me, they feel inspired na, oh, Carla looks like good. Like,
Beautiful.
they feel excited, 'di ba, having a meeting with me. So, ayan. And then, I get on with my day. On a not so nice day, like when I'm very tired, 'di ba, I wake up like 8 or 9. I also have accountability partner, so during that time also, along my journaling and stuff, I chat my accountability partners like, oh, I wake up before 7 because that's my goal to wake up before 7. And then I chat with them like, this is the update for the day. I send them video like messages na, yeah, this is my insight for the day. And then dugyot-dugyot pa ako niyan, muta-muta. Hindi naman muta-muta. I clean my face naman. But sobrang dugyot pa, like no makeup and stuff. But yeah, they're used to me and there are only few people who I allow to see me that way. So, yun. And then sometimes I just share a rant or whatsoever. So, that's the ano. And on a bad day, what I do is grab my phone and open my Bible app and listen to a devotional or listen to worship songs. And then I will just let that fill me in the day. Because however the day turn out, good or bad, there's one important meeting I have to make, and that's with the creator. That's with my king. That's with my
Yeah.
boss, my big boss. So I have lots of bosses here in on earth, diba, and I have to submit to.
Yes.
But the big bosses meeting is the most important one because I don't know what's gonna happen in the day, and I'm hoping that what it's going to turn out the way he planned it because that's his best day for me.
Ooh.
So yun, ang dami kong sinabi, but
Wow.
Wow! Grabe.
Wow.
Oh,
And I
jam-pack.
thank you.
Jam-pack. Ang
and
daming
I
information,
thank
bro.
you.
Oo. Yan. Thank you.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Carl, while waiting for Nelson, no. Uh,
Yeah, nag-freeze siya.
the way
Galaw kuya.
I feel about you, Carl, is you really have this kind of disposition that is
Ayan, ayan,
very
ayan.
loving
Oo.
and
May
very
may tanong dito
appreciative.
sa comment section from Z.
Oh, go
Okay.
ahead.
Ano ang
Tinatanong.
goal mo before
Nag-free si
mag-31?
Nelson.
My goal is to be a millionaire before 31. Yeah. And I mean, million disposable cash. Hindi kasama yung assets and stuff. Yeah. Money goal. I'm on a money goal. Career goal. So,
Nawawala.
yan.
Nawawala
Because, not
yata ako.
because I'm, no, oh, nawawala. Not because I'm money driven. Actually, I'm not. I'm not money driven. I actually don't have motivation to make money. But I realized, kasi hindi ako yung person na I want to have a house, I want to have a car, and then I make that as, like, andun sa vision board ko. So, I found this goal that I actually enjoy. And what I do then is, no, I found this vision that I enjoy, which is I want to have beautiful experiences with my family, like travel and just eat out, things like that. And money buys you time, diba, to experience these
Yes.
things. So that is why.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I totally agree with you, Carl, 'di ba? Kasi money is not really the end the main
Yes.
goal. That is not really the main goal. It's actually a tool that we can use to express our love for our family, for the people that we care of, 'di ba? Carl, how can you reconcile, Carl? We mentioned about money of becoming a millionaire, Carl. I want
Yeah.
to just to reconcile that with our viewers to get as
Mm-hmm.
coming from your perspective.
Yes.
Um uh, your relationship with God and also having this desire to become a millionaire. Can
Yeah.
you expound it further and reconcile for that
Oh,
for us to
I love
understand
that.
where you're coming from?
Yeah. I love that question, Marlon, because when people say na you like believe in God, diba? Or like when you have God as your master, like you somehow, like, there are people who believe that like money is a problem, like money is
The root
evil,
of
and yeah, the
the root
root of all
of all
evil is
evil.
money.
Mm.
But I do not believe that. I believe that the root of all evil is the love for money. I don't love money, I love God. But I need money to fulfill my purpose. I need money to buy a full computer setup because for the past year that I've been doing live, I've been borrowing my brother's setup. So this very beautiful setup is a courtesy to my brother. Sinastop niya yung gaming niya or whatever he's doing when I say, I need your setup because I have a live. So I will need that to create more content. I will need like a good camera, diba? To be able
Yeah.
to to shoot good videos and to be able to help more. I'm also very interested, or I feel happy when I host charity events or outreach. So I know there will be a lot more people that I can reach, that I can talk to, that first I can care for
Yeah.
before I share God's love. Because the right format in sharing God is first you pray for that person. Next is that you care for that person. You show them love. Because people don't care what you know, like, hey, Jesus is so good. Like, people don't care about that if they don't
Yes.
see that
Yes.
in you.
Yes.
If they
Yes.
don't see na what Jesus loves me, I'm hungry right now. But if you give
Yes.
them food and you tell
Yes.
them, hey, Jesus loves you, they would be more welcome to whatever it is that you would say. So me reconciling that, because you use the word reconcile, like being a millionaire before 31 for me means that I was faithful, that I was diligent in my work, because it is in the Bible that, like, the Lord rewards hard work, right?
Yes, yes,
And the past
yes,
year, I would say, or the past 2 years, I would say that I had not been faithful. I have been doing
yes,
like ministry or something purposeful, but in the area of finance, I had not been faithful. I had not been
yes,
faithful to my clients. Like,
yes,
I know I can show up more, but I didn't do that. And I just want
yes,
to be diligent, because how can I help other people if I'm not in that position? So that is why
exactly.
actually millionaire is a small goal. I want to be
Yeah,
more. I want to have more so I can give more. And really, money is a tool. I want to have that. I want to have that resource, because I know there are people who's going through hemodialysis 3 times a week, and that is why we are doing this charity na live selling, where we're selling t-shirts. Actually, guys, these t-shirts are still available. So, yeah, if you want to see them, ask me for a link, or it's in my profile, but siguro natabunan na sa dami kong post. It's entitled Pre-loved for a cause, I guess, or shirts for a cause. And if I had money, if I am able, I don't have to sell clothes to help this lady, to help this Binibini. And she's actually from Cagayan de Oro, Marlon. Your place, your province. So
yeah, oo,
yeah, I would really love to help that woman. And actually, meron siyang binibentang iPhone ngayon, yung iPhone X niya, which is gift sa kanya ng husband niya nung Christmas. She's selling it for a really low price of 15,000. If you are interested about that, actually gusto ko nga eh, but wala siya sa budget. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know, because they really need funds to fund that hemodialysis. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart hearing stories like this. And yeah, we have to have this resource, this money, this tool
yes,
for us to
yes,
reach more, because ang
yeah,
daming nagugutom ngayon, ang daming
yes,
nangangailangan ng tulong. So yeah,
yes.
that's it.
Eh, two good insights that I get from your sharing, Carl. No, the first one is when we want to evangelize people about the love of God, on how loving our God. It's not
Yeah.
actually just preaching, di ba? It's not actually
Yeah.
just simply preaching. It's actually doing the actions of expressing
Right.
that love in a concrete ways. And then
Yeah.
second thing is being a good steward of the resources that God has given you. If God really see you that you are someone that can be trusted with these small resources that you have right now, that's why he will give you more. He additionally more resources. It become a bigger
Yeah.
scope of
Mhm.
resources and also responsibility, because he knows
All right.
exactly that you're using this in a good purpose, in a good purpose, di ba?
Exactly.
'Di ba? It's not just really for yourself that to be acquire these material things, 'di ba?
Yeah.
But this is something that you have to use for to build the kingdom of God here on earth. And secondly is also to give love to others that also need these resources.
You got it right. Yeah. So basically, it is not accumulating it. Like 1 million is very konti lang actually siya na amount. You can't help a lot of people with it, but it's a good start, diba? If you wanna start a business. I actually wanna have a foundation someday, and I'm starting. Oh, di ba naririnig ko mama ko nanonood ng live? Hi, ma! Shout out to you! Pero yun, it's not supposed to be a timba where you store your money, but you're supposed to be a channel of these blessings. So right now there's not much money I can channel you guys, but I can channel you energy, 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 and energy. Money is energy. So I declare money for you.
And
And diba
also
yun, and my clients
the
need money so that they can buy insurance. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry.
And
So
the best
yes,
way also that we can help anyone, for example, for this during this time that we also at times limited of our resources, 'di ba? During this time, 'di ba? At times we experience that medyo taghirap. The best thing that we also have to tap is yung power of prayer, Carl, 'di ba? That praying for
yes,
someone, interceding for them, really including them, their prayer petitions in your prayer time para
That's so sweet.
m- para si Lord na yung bahala na matulungan sila, 'di ba? But at the times na
Yes.
magkaroon ka na ng resources, the opportunity that you can extend part of your resources, yun, gagawin mo na yung part na yun, 'di ba? Parang really praying, entrusting to the Lord that, Lord, ikaw na bahala given that I cannot really extend as of this time. Maybe the next day, Lord, pagsahod na, kayang-kaya na to. Carl,
Yes.
may next question, Carl, is
Yes.
where this where this where this inner uh desires that you have, where this coming from? Where did it is anchored or rooted? Saan sa nanggagaling? Bakit yung mga ginagawa mo ngayon is really wanting to build foundations, coming up with a community that could inspire women? Why this thing that is gearing towards that empowerment? Where it is coming from?
Hmm. I love this question. Actually, there's a lot of things that we could answer, no, from this. But wala si Kuya Nelson again, no? Napagod siguro siya kaka-drive sa akin kanina kasi gumala kami, nag-birthday getaway kami. But Kuya, kung napapansin mo, Marlon is in his element. He's loving the topic so much. So, where is it rooted? I believe, charot. I believe this desire to make Jesus known comes from the Holy Spirit, comes from Him, comes from the love of God. And this is rooted in Christ. Basically, the reason why I want to share to people about God's love is because I have felt so much loved by Him. And I want to feel that way. Like every day. Like, hindi mo siya kailangan sa isang tao in a relationship. Hindi mo siya kailangan with your family. The love that God give you is already enough. And that love is abundant, it's limitless. So, kapag nauubos ka, it only goes to show that you are disconnected to the source. So, where is this coming from? Well, I don't know if this is the right answer to this question, but I think this came from brokenness. This came from not feeling love. This came from not feeling worthy, not feeling qualified. This came from so much heartbreak and pain that that shattered me in a way that made me say, God, I don't know what's
Oh.
happening. Can you just take all of these pieces and put it back together? And so he did. There was a time that I asked God, God, why? Why me? Why me for Binibini Talks? Why me for Binibining Finance? Or why me? Because it's already Binibini Talks. I already rebranded. This conversation happened like a few months ago. I was in Pampanga, in my sister's house at Pampanga. I asked God, why me? And he told me. So this question comes from like, why me? Why did you choose to break me that way? Why did you choose that I experience those things? And why am I building these things now? 'Di ba na I have no idea how to do. And his answer is, I chose you because I know. I think the pinaka gist nun is why did you allow my heart to break that bad? And his answer was, I allowed that. I chose you because I know that the moment I put it back together, you're gonna talk about it.
Yes. Yes.
And I did. And I did. Grabe yung palang,
Well,
alam niya
very
dadaldal ako. Yeah, alam niya dadaldal ako. And hey, this Jesus guy is so true. Yeah, ganyan ako. So yeah, that's why.
Exactly.
grabe,
Exactly.
grabe, ako yung parang yung first hand testament, yung first testament, yung parang nakaka-testify ako na
First hand
nabubulol tuloy.
encounter.
Oh, first hand na nakita ko talaga si Miss Carla kasi way back nung last week, Thursday, nag-dinner kami
This week,
along with
this
her
few days ago,
This
kuya. Like 3 days
this week.
ago.
Oh, 3 days ago. So,
Oo.
with her sister, and then earlier today, so we did go guns pumunta kami sa isang lugar na malayo-malayo tapos yung tourist spot sa Toledo.
Sa Toledo. Kuya,
Sa
kaya
Toledo.
na lang tabi. Naglisod na ka ba?
Dala siguro ta ng tiredness, di ba? Parang tiredness.
Ano na siya, na-mix na. Di ka, waka nagsoju, no? Kanino magsoju? Alcohol,
Oy, guys, drink moderately, Drink moderately.
Drink moderately.
Bakit ethyl alcohol yan?
Hey, Carl.
Ingon man
Carl,
mo,
thank you
bawal
for
ka mo sa.
promoting San Miguel, ha? San Miguel, that is San Miguel alcohol.
Oh my gosh, San Miguel has been keeping...
company ni Marlon yan, San Miguel. Shout out San Miguel. Shout out San Miguel,
Shout out San Miguel, baka nang beke naman.
Baka naman.
Sponsor dyan,
Well, San Miguel has been keeping my family alive for the past 30 plus years.
Yes.
My father is working in San Miguel for 32 years now.
Uy,
Actually,
may
just to
something
give them,
common sa father ni
parang-
Juan. Ni father at ni Marlon, may something common. Baka naman. Nangaasar ako ulit kasi bumalik na yung internet ko.
To give the viewers the background of that alcohol, no, na San Miguel. Actually, San Miguel don't really produce alcohol. They only produce alcoholic beverages, diba? But in times of pandemic last year, they
love that
convert Ginebra plant to produce those ethyl alcohol 70% para to help the LGUs, the Philippines, the country itself during the pandemic. Kaya ito yung dinonate ni Boss Ramon ang RSA para doon sa mga LGUs at saka sa mga sa buong bansa.
Wow.
That's why ngayon,
Thank you very much, San Miguel.
Continue
Thank
nila.
you
I
So
love
they are
this
now selling
backstory,
alcohol.
Marlon. You know when
Baka
people
naman.
are passionate about their work, no? Because they really give like beautiful kwentas about it. So, beke naman, San Miguel.
Baka
Sponsor
naman, San Miguel. Shout out pala kay Tita Joyce Aberion.
Yeah.
Nanay ni Miss Carla.
Yeah. Uy, mag-shoutout
Namimiss na
tayo
kita,
ng mga
Tita.
ano.
Tita.
Oo. Do the honor, Carl, to shout out your friends.
Yeah,
who are
sige,
watching
I
yan.
cannot pala. I cannot touch
Oh,
it. So,
Brother, yeah.
Sige.
like I can't flash them, but yeah, Marge is here. Hi, Binibini. So, yeah. So, nagtatanong sila kanino galing yung flower. Sabi ko na the person wants to be private about it, but you see how happy I am with the flowers you gave me. So, this is from Marge. Thank you so much, Marge. I'm so happy. Bit-bit ko siya, girl, kahapon pa. Actually, gusto ko siyang bit-bitin kanina sa pag-travel namin dun sa Toledo. Pero parang ako sa ganun, di ba? I'm so happy about it. So, I already take 1 million photos in this flower. So, Marge is also here. Sorry. Sheng, so Sheila Marie. So, yeah, she's from Butuan. She came here, not naman for my birthday, but parang na din, di ba? She was on the other room. Nag-aaksi yan na nanonood ng live. So, Blooming by Hannah. Yeah, they're my Blooming by Hannah partners. And mga endorser, partner, model, lahat na. And Cap Nico is also here. Hi, Cap. Yeah, ganda naman ni Carla. Very consistent yan si Cap Nico mag-comment sa lahat ng live and saka guestings ko. Yan talaga yung sinasabi niya always. So, hi, Cap. Thanks for being here. Accountability partner ko siya sa TikTok. So, celebrating Cap Nico for his 100 followers. Kaming dalawa, 100 followers na kami. Guys, kung hindi pa kayo nagpa-follow sa amin, at Binibini Talks and at The Financial Aviator. Ayan. Consistent kami mag-post dyan. So, hi, Jean. The pretty Jean. The hiling ni Jing. And hi, Z. I'm so happy you're here. And shout out to Angel also.
Angel Orig. Our
Orig.
first guest co-host last night.
Yesterday,
Wow.
Yan.
Awesome. So, ayan. And again, Z. So, ang daming ni Z. Sabi niya, goal mo na ba magjowa? Abangan later. Sasagutin ko yan. Mamaya, hindi ko muna umalis. So,
Shout out ko din yung kapatid ko from Cagayan de Oro, si Peter S. Sumabat Butchoy. Yan.
Hi.
Ayan. Baka
Hi,
naman.
Peter Sumabat. Ang nickname niya Butchoy.
Ayan! Nag-comment na si Tita Joyce.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you daw. Oo. Clingy na yung mama ko sa'yo. Alam ka na niyan. kapag bad mood si mama, text lang kita ha, kuya, bad mood si mama. Punta ka nga
Baka
dito.
pagsilusan ako ng tatay mo, wag ganun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Hindi
my
naman.
God.
Oh my
Hindi na ako
God.
makakapunta ulit sa bahay niyo.
Pagkita mo kay Papa, malalaman mo bakit hindi ka pagseselosan. Kita mo na ba si Sylvester Stallone ng
Bakit
Cebu?
naman?
Ah,
Ng Cebu.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
So yeah, I think you'll enjoy my father also. If you enjoyed my mom, you'll also enjoy my father. So, 'di ba? Ang siswerte ng magiging son-in-law nila. My parents are amazing.
Oo nga. Shout out nga sa mga lalaking friends ni Kuan ni Miss
Friendly.
Carla Aberion, oo. Pero
Lalaking
ito,
friend.
volunteer to ha. Kung meron kayong feelings kay Miss Carla, sabihin nyo na. Ano? Wag sabihin nyo na, wag mo lang patumpik-tumpik pa.
Oo, maunahan pa
Ah.
kayo. Tapos sisisihin nyo, ba't ako hindi nag-confess, di ba? At
Oh.
least, malaman nyo kung may chance kayo or wala. Kasi malay, di ba? Char.
Oh boy.
Ano ba ito pagmamarket ng sarili? Pero
Oh
guys,
boy,
bago natin-
makinig ka sa akin. Yung lalaking friend ni Carla, oh. Di ba? First,
bago natin
lalaki talaga yung
pag-usapan
mag-first
ng
move.
Oo. Maganda talaga kung lalaki yung mag-first move kasi masaya i-pursue, di ba? But
yes.
anyway, guys, kung wala pa din kayo insurance, lapit kayo sa akin.
Siningit. Galing! Oo!
So, guys, kung hindi naman ako maging shota, gawin niyo na lang ako financial advisor. Promise, you can keep me forever.
Oh! Forever!
All in. All in, all in.
Diba? I'm still part of your life. Diba? I'm still invested in you. Actually, sobrang invested ko sa clients ko talaga. I really love my clients and I pray for my clients. So, ayan.
Ay, may
Ay,
nag-comment.
grabe naman si Mama.
May nag-comment.
Oo nga. Maghahanap na tayo, Ma. Huwag kang mag-alala. Ito na nga, Ma. Nag-live na nga, Ma. Nag-live na, Ma.
Ang kulit ni tita. Ayun.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. At may tanong lang ako, Miss Carla, no? Kasi para at least malaman din ng ibang viewers din na kwan. Is it true that you're graduate with a nursing course, right?
Yes.
Yes. From can you go back? Can you tour us with your journey about your college and then
Dalata ko talagang bulaklak ko, di ba? Kasi sayang naman, props na to.
Nabubulol ako ngayon. Bakit kaya?
O, di ba? Meron pang happy 30th birthday. O, 30 na ako, guys. I'm proud. So, yes, I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And I'm also a board passer. So, I'm actually a registered nurse. So far, hindi pa naman expire yung lisensya ko. So, marirenew naman natin siya. But, wait lang. Kailan ba yun may expire? 5 years yata yun eh. But, yun, I'm a graduate. The funny thing about it is I never practiced. Well, not necessarily funny. It was an intention not to practice nursing. Because the moment I passed the board exam, I realized na I don't see myself being a nurse 20 years from now. Why would I take a shot at this industry if... Alam mo yun, kung iiwan mo lang din, ba't mo palalapitan? Diba?
Parang
Kung
nagpapatama.
iiwan mo lang din, ba't mo lalapitan? In the first... No, and yeah, that goes with the relationships. Hashtag how to single well. So, di ba?
Yes.
Huwag mo nang lapitan, huwag mo nang i-pursue, huwag mo nang guluhin yung maganda niyang buhay kung hindi mo din naman for forever. If you're not thinking long term. Because
Tama.
you will just be wasting time. And that is how I see nursing. First and foremost is shout out to all nurses. I love the industry. I admire the industry. I have high respects for all the nurses and all healthcare professionals.
Frontliners yan.
For all the
Frontliners.
frontliners, thank you. You definitely are the hero. Especially before the pandemic, you were already heroes. But especially during this time, I hear lots of stories from my nurse colleagues na grabe yung go through nila during the pandemic. Especially at the start, wala silang masakyan. Imagine they will walk 1 hour to the hospital,
1 hour going back home. Pagod na pagod sila with, with taking care of patients. So I really honor you guys. Thank you so much for all our frontliners,
Yes.
all our
Yes.
healthcare workers, and all our,
Salute,
yun,
salute to all the
also,
frontliners.
yes, also all those people in the grocery store giving us our essentials, diba? And right now, hospitals are really like, grabe, like there's influx of, kasi hindi lang pandemic, but also people who are sick, like with stroke, with cancer, like so many people need care and treatment. So that being said, it is not the profession that I hate, but it is what Philippines position the profession. So healthcare workers are very much underpaid. Like really underpaid. When I graduated, you can't have a job as a nurse. You have to volunteer. And not even just volunteer your time, but you actually have to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ako maghihirap, tapos ako ang magbabayad. It is, grabe siya na pag, alam mo yon, grabe siya na pag-degrade. Like,
Yeah.
our tuition fees is not funny, guys. Like, ang mahal ng tuition fees ng healthcare workers. Because of
Yeah.
course, we are training to save lives, right? We're training to save lives. And, natitrigger ako, di ba? Galit pa din
Okay
ako
lang.
about this.
Go, go,
But,
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I feel so passionate about this because I
Actually,
hate it
you're
because
uh,
there aren't even, like, right now, nurses are still fighting for their right to get hazard pay. Like, how dare you? Like, nurses don't even get health insurance or HMO. Like, why? Half of the other feet is on the grave, the other feet is on the hospital. Because any moment in time, they can get sick. Any moment in time, they can be infected. Just one prick of a needle, they can get AIDS. And that's deadly. Right? And our doctors are, I don't know a doctor who doesn't lose sleep. They're preaching health, but they can't even sleep 8 hours straight. And PGI yan na, intern yan na, resident yan na. These people studied like 10 years to specialize, but they're paid less for the job. And I don't want that. I don't want to be paid less. I want my hard work to be paid. And yun, I believe that hard work should be rewarded. I guess that's the reason why I'm also in the financial services industry. But yun, hindi compensated ng maayos yung healthcare workers in the Philippines. And at the same time, I don't want to go abroad. I'm very clear about that. I want to be with my family. I want to be close to them. My measure of success is seeing my family members celebrate their milestones, graduating, and I saw all my siblings graduate. So I'm happy about that. That is success to me. That is in every birthday party, every binyag, every wedding that I get to be
you are
there.
present.
My
Yeah.
presence, being
Yeah.
able to enjoy my family. That's why I don't want to go abroad, even if it
Yeah.
is lucrative, even if you're going to be successful, you're going to have a house at the age 30 and car and things like that. That is not what success is to me. Material
Yeah.
things are secondary, they will all perish. But my time with my loved ones is so limited. I don't
Limited.
want to work outside the country and be told, Carla, you have to go home because this is sick. I don't want that news. That's horrible to me. That is a fear I do not want to ever experience in my life. So I'm not putting myself in that position. So knowing that I don't want to go abroad means there's no future for me financially in healthcare. So if they would pay their nurses like big, then I might get to the industry. But here's the third reason. So aside from not wanting to go abroad, not getting paid well, I realized that I'm a creative. I actually love sales and marketing. I didn't know that at age 16. And at age 16, what's crazy is that we are asked to choose a life defining decision, which is your career. And what do you know at 16? I don't even know myself at 16. I don't know what my talents are, what my strengths are, what are the things that I don't like. And I don't like routine. I don't like structure. being a nurse, you have to be at the hospital at this time. You can't be late for a second. You have to be early actually, because when you're on time, you're already late. Life is at stake. I care about lives, but I'm a creative. I
Wow.
do not thrive in routines. I do not thrive in you have to be at this time, at this time. Like, I want to be able to explore new way of doing things. Di ka naman pwede mag-inject na dito lang sa chicks, 'di ba? Na dapat dito sa muscle, 'di ba? There's the right way, there's protocol in doing things. I don't thrive in instructions. I like to be able to say, I have an idea. I want to try this. And for me, I get to do that when entrepreneurship. I got to do that in sales. I got to do that in freelancing. So that's why I'm not a nurse. I mean, I'm a registered nurse, but I didn't practice. And I guess the last thing I want to say for people who feel like they're in the wrong industry, they're in the wrong career, guys, there's so much out there to explore. I wish you get to know yourself so you would know what better way to use your talents, because we need more people to come alive at this time. So that's why.
Yeah.
Sabi nga
Wow.
ng
Yeah.
mom ko, so she said something, could be also you could be sued for malpractice if tatanga-tanga ka. And that's so true. So my mom is a nurse. That is why I chose that career, because she loved it so much. She talked passionately about it. And yun, it's the quote pala is, when you are a healthcare professional, one foot is on the grave because you might die because you got sick, at another and the other foot is at a prison because you might get sued. And that is why there are lots of doctors who don't even use their real name on Facebook, because grabe mag-shame yung mga significant others. Like, how dare you? Things like that. Like, how dare you treat my ganito ganyan? And they even treat nurses like yayas. Like, nurse, my TV's not working. Like, nurse, my faucet is not working. Like, oh my gosh, I studied like 4 years to what? Fix TVs? So there are a lot of things. Guys, I'm saying this very passionately. Please show respect to our frontliners. Please show respect to everyone, to our healthcare workers. Like, naiyak ako thinking about it because how dare you? How dare you be rude, 'di ba? You don't know what these people are going through on a daily basis. They don't even sleep so much. They're working 12-hour shifts. So might as well be respectful to them. And I'm saying this with conviction na please give respect. They earned it. Grabe, ang init na.
Grabe, ang bigat nun. Ang bigat. Sobrang bigat. Yung mukha din namin naapektuhan, mabigat din. No?
Carl,
Pero magandang message talaga. Magandang
Yeah, yeah.
message yun. Magandang message yun. Kasi it's it is considered as a wake-up call to other persons that have no respect to our frontliners. So, it's very, very hurting on our side na makita yan sa news. Grabe, oo. Kasi
Yes.
every person carries a burden or carries
Yeah, you don't.
silent battles every
Yeah.
day. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I,
And,
I,
and
I
I
think,
mean this not only with nurses,
yeah.
diba? But even with people who you deliver your parcels. Like, there are times when they're
Yes.
late,
Yes.
diba? Like, Kuya, why are you so late? Ang arte-arte ko niyo pa, Kuya, why are you so late? It's already 7 p.m. I was waiting for my parcel for like 3 p.m. today. Girl, you don't know what that person had gone
Yeah.
through that day,
Yeah.
diba? Naflatan yan, naulanan yan, nainitan yan. You might as well, show kindness to that person. You don't know what's happening in their houses. You don't know what's happening in their families. You don't know who they lost. Diba? So, might as well be kind. Grabe, naiyak na ako.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Wow.
sige. Do we
Grabe.
have a lighter question, you guys? Pinapayak na ako. Grabe ka.
Grabe. Dito tayo sa lighter questions. Balik tayo sa question ni Z. Iyan. Ang question ni Z.
Grabe nung question ni Z.
Goal mo ba magka-jowa? Mag-jowa.
Kailan?
Ayan. Bigyan natin ng deadline.
Well, I'm already 30, you guys, but I'm not playing. So, I'm looking for a life partner. And yes, it's in my goals. So, dalawa yung goals ko, money goals and
love goal. So, yeah, hopefully next year. Ngayon, sa parang sobrang streamline ko na it's career and money. I'm just starting out this brand. I'll be launching next week and I can't afford kikiligin tapos bigla ka lang
Hindi.
hindi ko pursue. Alam mo yon? I can't afford that kind of distractions right now. Like, I have to focus.
Oh, oh, yung mga
Yeah.
boys diyan, oh, wag lang pakilig lang. Oh, sabihin
Yeah.
lang intensyon. Sabihin na, ngayon na, now na.
No, na. Not naman. Pwede naman, ano lang. Paano ba? Because sinabi pala natin kuya, no, na mag-pursue na sila. Tapos sinabi ko, nagmamoney goal pa ako. So, baka ma-confuse sila. So, paano ba? Pwede naman kayong mag-confess para malaman nyo lang kung receptive yung tao or and this is for people who like someone, 'di ba? Not necessarily me. So how to single well tips if you like someone, whether it's a girl or kung lalaki ka tapos gagay din yung like mo, hindi ko alam. But I don't know if it also work for girls. I think it work for girls naman na. But if you like someone, then it's nice to share. It's nice to to make it known to this person. Kasi 'di ba, it's in the Bible, it's biblical. It is better daw to give a like constructive feedback. Parang ang tawag dito, I forgot what the exact line is, but it is better to give like a constructive feedback. A constructive feedback is better than a hidden love.
Constructive
Parang gano'n siya.
feedback.
Hindi siya constructive feedback. Marlon, can you help me with the verse? Pero it was something like, it is better na nagsabi ka lang, let's just say, a righteous na anger or
Confess.
nagsabi ka ng something like a feedback, no, to this person na, uy, parang ano, ang pangit ng ginawa mo kanina, hindi ka naging respectful. Like, it's better to give that than a hidden love.
Okay.
So
Okay.
unexpressed love is not love, you guys. So you might as
Yeah.
well risk it. If you like someone, then you might as well risk rejection. Maybe because I'm in sales, so parang okay kung hindi mo ako bet, then fine, 'di ba? At least I know na if I stood a chance ba or not. So,
I
yeah,
I
be bold in your
Oo.
pursuits.
And also to add
Yes.
that what Carla is saying, no, parang really feedback is a form of love, 'di ba? That's why
Yes,
sometimes we are so conscious to give feedback to others, uh
yeah,
because we don't want to hurt that person. We don't want to make that person upset or to avoid us, 'di ba? But avoiding giving feedback to others, particularly for your loved ones, is actually an act of not loving them in a
right.
real sense,
Mm,
'di ba?
mm.
I think
Kasi
it's
kung
discipline, 'di ba? It's
yes,
Mm.
disciplining the person. Yeah.
yes,
May
and
idagdag din ako, bro. Oh, sorry, sorry.
yes, and also to add as well that uh, a healthy relationship can grow from giving feedback to one another, and
Yeah.
also there's no certain an absence of conflicts, because conflicts
That's so
is
true.
very
Yeah,
important as well.
I
Conflicts
agree.
in a way that with you will discuss things
Yeah.
that to to
To be better.
reconcile things, 'di ba? To come up
Yes,
what
to
is the best
reconcile.
options or come up with the
Yeah.
best decisions, 'di ba? I think, 'di ba,
Yeah.
in any form of relationships, it can be in a family, it can be in a romantic relationships, it can be in a content creation that we have with our fellow
Yes.
Yes.
content creators, 'di
Tama.
ba? It really requires us to be objectively giving a real feedback, a
Yes.
straightforward feedback, but a
Yeah.
Mm.
certain balance of not be saying words that could
Not being
make
rude
that
about it.
person, 'di ba, rude,
Mm.
being rude, 'di ba?
Yeah.
There's certain
Yes.
balance of giving the feedback and also in a way being kind in those
Yes.
words, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Because you love that person.
Yeah.
If
Mm.
your sibling, you love your sibling, your brother, your sister, you don't want that person to make a decision that not well discerned, 'di ba?
Tama.
Hindi niya
Yes.
pinag-isipan,
Oh, I love that. I love how you
'di
said that.
ba? So, kailangan mo talaga
Sorry about
mag-come
it.
in ka dun sa situation. Come in ka situation,
Yes.
I think there's something wrong with your decision making. I think
Yes.
you miss out this part that you should have to consider, 'di ba? you have to consider. I think you need to pray even more
Yeah.
to really listen to the Lord, what really the Lord is
Yes.
leading you, where is He's leading you, parang ganon. Or if not to make it spiritual, I think you have to consider to come up with your competitions in terms of finances. Maybe you overlook or you don't even consider this aspect, parang ganon, di ba? To help that
Mm,
person able to come up with the best decision, di ba?
tama.
Ganon. In a relationship, Carl, um, do you think that the men that surrounding you feel intimidated because you have this sense of being so empowering women? Do you feel that way, or how Carla do you feel exactly?
I don't know, you guys tell me. Like, guys in the comment section, if you're my friends and if you're my guy friends, let me know if I'm intimidating in the first time that we meet, 'di ba? Or even later. Like, yeah, let me know in the
Oh,
comment section
sasagutin
below.
ko 'yan. Sasagutin
Well,
ko 'yan, oo.
because I actually good question, Marlon, but I just want to capture what you said earlier. Then it's speaking the truth in love. So, it doesn't
Hmm,
matter if ang ganda ng sinabi mo, if you said it
Yes,
in a very bad tone or very bad
yes,
way or in the wrong
yes,
motive, the
yes,
person
mm,
won't receive it. And that's so true. Conflicts are necessary in such a way that
hmm.
you know that there are differences. Question ko sa inyo, very quick. Nag-away na ba kayo because of I speak? Kayong
Natural
dalawa.
'yan.
yes.
Natural 'yan, natural
Nag-away na
'yan.
kayo. That's
Natural 'yan
good.
sa every
Yeah.
group, oo.
For me, my gauge na close na ako sa taong yon is if nag-away na kami. So, sa comment section, ang nakaaway ko,
Uy,
si Z. Si Z, madalas na kami nag-away ni Z. Like, I don't know, I just tell her things. Minsan, hindi ko na iniisip na parang, girl, parang ganito, ganyan. And si Ruel, because we're doing this collab for how to single well. And yeah, we interact on a daily basis. So, there are really times na late ka na naman, hindi ka nagsabi. 'Di ba? You didn't respect my time. Ganyan. So, yun. So far, sila. Well, aside from my mom. So, sobrang close siguro ko sa namin ni mom kasi always kami nag-aaway, especially before. Before I submitted my life to Jesus. Hindi ko pa alam yung honor your mother and your father. Kaya sobrang I was a bad daughter. I was a terrible daughter. But when I get to know the Lord, sabi nga dun, this is a commandment that comes with a promise. 'Di ba? If you follow that instruction, then you will be successful. O, 'di ba gusto kong maging successful? But that's not my motive. I actually want to love my
Yes.
parents. So, every time nainis ako kay mom, honor your mother and your father, and honor your mother, keep your mouth shut, honor your mother and your father. Gumagano na lang ako. But, ano nga yung question ni Marlon? Do I feel like guys feel intimidated by me? I actually didn't know. Because honestly, okay, I did the survey. I asked my guy friends. Sabi ko sa kanila. So, I asked some of my guy friends. Hindi ko na sila papangalanan, but like,
ako
Kuya
sasagutin ko
Nelson,
'yan.
Kuya Nelson is one
Sasagutin
of
ko
the
'yan.
person that I asked. Si Kuya Nelson na magsabi ng insight niya. But sabi ko like, example like, Kuya, ganyan, or like, friend, ganyan. I have like, as a friend, survey for you. Kasi I feel like naman, ay maganda naman. I know ay maganda because people tell me ay maganda, diba? Well, not for everyone, but to most people. Siguro kasi I have an amazing personality. Like, I'm very lovable because I'm very loving also. I'm very sweet. And sabi ko, hindi din ako, ano, alam mo yun, hindi din ako like bobo. Like, I'm actually matalino, ganyan. So, like, parang, why is it that guys don't have enough balls to pursue me? Hindi ko naman tinanong na ganun, but why is it?
Oh!
Yeah, I feel like I have more balls than half guys I know. Charot! No, no, no. Not naman. Joke lang, guy friends. But, alam mo yun, gusto nila ng isang girl, tapos hindi nila like, ano pang hinihintay mo? But anyway, well, because maybe my personality is woo, I have this talent to win others over, make people like me. If I like them, I have this ability to make them like me, to win them as a friend. So, for me, I didn't know that I was intimidating because to me, I'm friendly. I'm very easy to be friends with. And sabi nga ng isang guy, nung sinabi ko sa kanya,
the feedback that I get from the people I talk to, sabi nila I'm intimidating. Sabi niya, ha? Sabi niya ganon. So, he's aware. So, for him, I wasn't intimidating. Kasi alam niya na ganon yung tendency ko. Maybe because he's aware of Clifton strengths. So, guys, if hindi niyo alam yung Clifton strengths, hashtag talk to Binibini about strengths unlocked. Pero, kung hindi niyo alam kung ano yon, but this
Kay
person
Coach Rod. Yeah.
knows my talents. So, he said na, alam ko na naman na natural sa'yo yun. So, he's not intimidated actually. But there were guys who said na, there's a guy, he said na, when people first meet you, there is a high chance that they will feel intimidated by you because it feels like you have life figured out already. Who has? Like, show me a person who has life figured out.
Yeah.
Please show me that person. Please show me that person. I would really like to talk to that person. And chances are, this person have not. This person just lived a day at a time. Most of the successful people I know are actually very humble to say, I'm still figuring things out. So definitely no. And I think it came with me being eloquent. Kasi daw sabi niya, kasi ang dami kong insights about things. Well, madaldal ako, I have communication. O, Clifton Strikes ulit. Sabi ko ng woo. Sabi ko ng communication. So, I have this ability to turn thoughts into words. And I talk a lot to a lot of people. That's my way of research. So, madami akong alam about things. Like, maliliit na alam. Di ba? Small knowledge about, let's just say, technical support. Di ba? Like, who'd have thought, graduate in nursing, technical support? Yeah, for 4 years I was doing that. Di ba? So, alam ko ano yung modem, alam ko ano yung WPA, paano mag-change ng, paano maglabas ng, like, like, graphic user interface or GUI. Alam mo yun, nag-change ako ng password for 4 years. So, I know how to troubleshoot because it was my experience. So, I know a little bit about real estate because I have friends doing real estate. Diba? So, ganon. But I told that person, just because I'm eloquent doesn't mean I know everything. I'm just a good conversationalist. That doesn't mean I have figured things out. So, yun, I think people who find me intimidating don't really know me. When I talk to Kuya Nelson, in chat,
The first time.
She will call
The
me
first
Miss
time.
Carla and something like that, diba? Pero when he met me, like, he laughed like he has no fear of the future. Diba? Ganon yung laugh niya. Parang siyang Proverbs 31 woman. She laughs without fear of the future. So, yeah, because he realized na, Carla's cool. She can be fun. I can have fun with her because I'm not intimidating. So, I guess people who feel that don't know me well enough.
Tama,
Yeah.
tama. Agree
Yeah.
ako niyan. 100% agree. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
First hand talaga akong experience yun.
Gusto mo bang i-answer, kuya? Am I intimidating?
Yes. First time na nakita kita, okay. Na first time kita nakita, nagsi-chat, yes, nagmamam, nag-miss, and then, up to the point na to the first meet natin, which is, yun, parang, nag-effort talaga ako na makilala
Ang bango ng
kita
sasakyan ni
talaga
guys.
ng personal. Oo. Kasi,
Ang bango ng sasakyan ni Kuya Nelson. Grabe yung effort niya. Naka-red siya. Ako yung may birthday. Siya yung naka-red. Grabe talaga.
Red Ranger ba? Red Ranger. So, yun, first hand experience talaga kay Miss Carla is yung intimidated pero nag-benefit of the doubt pa rin ako. Kasi up to the point na nag-meet talaga kami in person. Oh, okay naman pala. Oo.
Hindi kasi matuloy-tuloy yung Zoom meeting namin pre-interview for the live. Like, oh my gosh, always nare-reschedule and things like that. May work din siya. So, sabi ko, kuya, hindi pa nga kuya Paps mo yung tawag ko sa'yo. Or like,
Paps.
maybe we can just have coffee na lang mo sometime, ganyan. Kasi, knowing I have woo, I recently learned that I have to go outside the house at least once a week and be someplace na I get to see new people, even if I don't interact with them, like coffee shop or something. So sabi niya, sige, like game, like, kunin kita dyan, di ba? Ang layo ng bahay namin sa bahay ni Kuya Nelson, kunin kita dyan, ganyan. So yung coffee namin, naging samgyupsal. Kasi sabi ko, coffee, 100 lang magagastos ni Kuya Nelson. Charot lang. Sabi ko, 100 lang magagastos ni Kuya Nelson sa akin. Ang valuable ng energy ko. Tapos, nagkape-kape kami, tapos magugutom kami. Mag-samgyupsal ako. Sabi ko, Kuya, may masarap na samgyupsal. Hindi pa pala, Kuya, like, may masarap na samgyupsal sa ganito, ganyan, malapit sa Park Mall. G naman to si Kuya. O, di ba? Naging 2 binibini yung ka-date niya that night. Di ba? Na-meet niya pa si Miss Cebu.
Miss Cebu
number 6.
candidate, kapatid niya.
Yes.
Wow.
Yan,
Kung
Kuya
may text
Nelson
votes,
is very-
i-vote ko talaga yun. Oo. Promise.
Kuya Nelson is very generous also. Muntik niya niyang bayaran. Kasi Marlon, nung kwento namin, may leftover. Kasi akala namin, kapag hindi mo lang matouch yung plate, hindi mo maluto, pwede mo isa uli. Tapos ang dami man daw 2 plates pa, punong-puno ng samgyupsal. Tapos sabi na, it's ma'am, 200 pesos per person. So 600, sabi ni Kuya Nelson. O sige, bayaran ko na lang. Sabi namin ng kapatid ko, no, kakainin namin to. Kasi ayaw namin ng tira-tira. Ayaw namin ng extra charge. So, ayun, sabi niya, kaya niyo pa ba? Sinisip niya, 2 babae kasama ko, nakakahiya naman sa kanila. Naubos nga namin, di ba? So, hindi niya alam yung capacity namin ni Miss Cebu. Like,
na-underestimate ko, bro. Na-underestimate ko yung mga babaeng to, yung magkapatid na babae.
sa kain.
Na-underestimate ko.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. That was an amazing night. Grabe, oo.
Yeah,
It
so
was an amazing
fun. Nag-usap
experience.
kami ng life, di ba?
Wow.
Carl, may question dito, Carl.
Yeah.
This very straightforward question. I think ang gusto sabihin ni Nico Viray is, ask ko agad how. I think how
Saan
to
yan?
approach
Na part
Carla.
yun? Same, I would really like to talk to that person as well. Yung figure things out. Nico, can you please? Hi, Nico. So, it was also Nico's birthday last November 5. Magkasunod kami. And sobrang hardworking ng taong yan. Kaya, yun. He's from Bounce Back PH. So, I don't know if you're in that community. But if you're not, check it out. They also have like lives every day, almost every day now, because they're launching this Bounce Back Bazaar na sobrang nakaka-proud because they're helping business owners like bounce back during the pandemic kasi ang daming nawalan ng trabaho, 'di ba? Dami ding nawalan ng business. So, the more business na ma-establish natin sa Philippines, mas madaming magkakatrabaho. So, I really support Bounce Back. And he's also called the Asian Cutie, 'di ba? He's the Asian Cutie. So, bigay na natin sa kanya yan. So, Nico,
Sir Nico.
ano
Sir
yung
Nico,
howl?
baka naman ma-guess ka namin. Baka naman.
Uy,
Oo.
go yan. Nico, yeah, Nico's very cool.
Baka ma-guess ka
So,
namin, Sir Nico.
ang dami ding, oh my God, papanoorin ko yan, Nico, if ever. So,
Carl, do you
yun.
know that Nelson is the cutie pie hunk of Cebu?
Ano ba naman yan, bro?
That's cutie pie hunk of Cebu.
Oh my God. Oh my
Merong
God.
Asian
Nico Viray, the
cutie
Asian
ng,
cutie.
saan ba to si Nico? Makati ba to si Nico? Asian cutie ng Mandaluyong. I forgot saan siya sa Manila. Meron ding cute, ano yun? Cutie pie
Cutie pie
hut.
hunk.
Cutie pie
Cutie
hunk.
pie hunk
Oh my
of
gosh.
Cebu.
Oh my God.
Wow,
Well, I
grabe
agree.
naman.
I
Could you dance
agree.
with us tonight?
I agree. Ayan.
Ang
So,
kulit
hindi
na
ko
unahan ako ni
maki-clarify
Marlon,
ano to, ask ko agad how, san to banda. But, can we flash yung kay Butchoy na ano?
Sure.
Na, yes.
Brother ko.
Because that's the verse that we were looking
Yes.
for earlier. So, it's
Yeah,
in,
ito.
yeah. So, it's
Yeah.
Proverbs 27:5-6. It is better to correct someone openly than to have love and not show it. Sa mga hindi pa nagko-confess, game na. If it's love, it's different when it is just attraction landi lang. It's different. Love is different. Love is wanting the person to grow even if you might not be part of it. Diba? Love is just like wanting to see the person happy. So, yeah, get to know love more also. So, the slap of a friend can be trusted to help you, but the kisses of an enemy are nothing but lies. So, it's so true, diba? Someone who says, uy, ang ganda mo naman ngayon. Tapos sabihin, ang pangit naman ng skirt niya. Diba? I mean, that doesn't really help. But a friend who tell you like, uy, friend, parang may kugmo ka. Charot lang. Uy, friend, parang
or pangit ng ano mo ngayon, ng buhok mo ngayon, magsuklay ka nga. So, ginaganyan ako ng friends ko. Magsuklay ka nga, ayusin mo buhok mo. 'Di ba? Because this person wants to see you at your best, wants to see you maayos, 'di ba? Because you'd be meeting people. So, thank you for that, Butchoy. Thank you for finding that. And ayun,
Yeah, shout out to my brother.
shout out to you.
Peter.
Yan.
Thank you
Mga
so
All
bata.
the way
much.
from CDO. Yan.
Yes.
Oo nga
So
kasi
sabi
may
ni
may
Nico sorry. Bounce
go
Back
ahead.
PH. Oh, sige, sorry. So sabi ni Nico, Bounce Back, nag-endorse na nag-ano na plug na si Nico, no? So, Bounce Back PH is an online community that provides support program to our
Mm.
medium, small, ano ba yun? Mini, medium to small. Ay, hindi ko alam mo yung meaning. Small, medium enterprises, yung SMEs. So, ano yung mini ba? Mini to small, medium enterprises. Tama ba, Nico? By creating several programs that will help them recover and thrive beyond pandemic. So, ang gagaling guys ng mga coaches na nag-speak doon. Sabi ko nga, more people needs to know this. So, nag-a-attend ako kasi I want to know more about business as someone who's starting.
Wow.
So, this for business
Wow,
owners.
interesado ako diyan. Mm.
Uy, maganda kuya, promise. Ang galing ng ano nila, programs nila. And yun, naka-live yun. I think it's 8 p.m., 7 p.m. at night. Nag-start sila last week. And because they're launching this bazaar. So if you're a business owner also, they're looking for 100 merchants to help
Is this
na gusto nila
Bounce
to
Back
give
PH
Bounce Back PH. So they're launching this
official?
micro, small, medium enterprises. So ayan. And what's good is it's a community, it's a free community. They give like free like workshops and lives to just help out. Last time si Coach Val, ang galing
Is this
niya.
the one, Carl?
She was talking about trends. Yeah, Bounce Back official. Yeah, Bounce Back PH official. That's the community. So, ang dami ng members dyan. And then, they do the live at Bounce Back Network. Yun naman yung page nila. So, yun. Ang dami dyang, like, resources. So, if you are a business owner, tune in to Bounce Back Network. They will also be sharing it dyan sa Bounce Back PH every 8 or 7 p.m. at night. And then you can ask questions to our coaches. Kasi, nasayangan nga ako sa content nung last time eh. Kasi parang, hala, bakit wala masyadong nanonood nito? Ang galing. Like, current trends sa different platforms. Like, ang galing talaga. So, that's Coach
Yeah.
Val. And she's also a woman. Sabi ko nga kay Coach. Tapos, I was in the back end kasi I was doing technical for them. Parang ano lang, biglaan lang na technical. Tapos, cutie bladder. Akala ko gallbladder. Gallbladder.
Baladir.
Talented
Nako, hindi ko
cutie bladder.
tatanggalin diyan,
Oh my
bro. Hindi ko
gosh!
tatangalin yung kwan yan.
Papakantahin wait lang ha, diyan lang yang banner na ay papakantahin natin si Marl mamaya. So, ang galing because she's an empowered woman and then she's also morena and I really love the way she spoke. Sabi ko, "Coach, magpicture nga tayo nakaganon." Parang powerful nakaganon. So, she was
Mm.
very cool. So,
Wow.
ayan. Thanks,
Yes,
Nico,
Sir
for
Nico.
that.
Sir Nico, baka
We
naman
can
mag-guest ka
schedule
namin.
interview
Yeah,
with
they want to
Nico
guest
Biray.
you. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sure. I can connect you to him. He's
All
a very cool
right.
dude. Yeah. So, Balladeer pala si Marlon.
Pa-sample nga.
Sample.
Sample. Pwede sample lang.
Sample.
Next
Sample.
time.
Wala na si Carla.
Hindi
Wala na si
matatapos
Carla
yung
kung
live.
next time.
Kung may kanta ka,
Carl,
kakantahin.
may tanong dito si Nico Biray.
Kasi
Very
nag-segue.
Ano yun? Okay.
Next time we'll have the live stream about naman yung sa Mal Summit na page. So I'm
Mal
planning to
Summit.
Hindi, pero
Abangan yan.
kakanta si Marl mamaya. Mag-isip ka na ng kanta mo para sa crush mo, Marl, yung ballad. And sabi ni Nico, I'd like to ask that person how he or she managed to get their life together amidst the daily challenges or hurdles that we face in life. It's easy to set a path, follow the direction you've created, but there will always be situations that will always catch us off guard. That's so true. Hindi talaga natin alam, di ba, what life throws at us. Like, ang plano namin ni Kuya kanina sa trip namin is hahatid namin sa airport yung kapatid ng friend ko, tapos we will go in, magka-coffee kami sa Busay, tapos bababa na kami ng 2 p.m. kasi I'll be attending gender reveal ng best friend ko. Yun yung plano. And then we'll go
And then
home.
photo shoot. photoshoot ng kapatid mo.
Oo nga pala,
Oh.
magfo-photoshoot pala after coffee, mag-photoshoot in the middle, tapos mag-attend ng gender reveal, tapos uwi na kami kasi may live at 8 p.m. So, ang nangyari is, airport, kinuha namin yung isa kong friend, si Sarah. Tapos, sabi ni Kuya Marlon, may gusto siyang puntahan sa Toledo. Ang layo pala ng
Nelson, Nelson.
Toledo. Si Kuya Nelson, ang layo pala ng Toledo, sabi namin, game. Tapos, ang ganda doon. Nakalimutan namin yung
Sulit.
oras.
Sulit
'Di ba?
talaga pagpunta doon, no? Sulit.
Tapos, long drive, like, naka-OPM lang kami, tapos long drive. So, masaya. Tapos, natuwa yung, kaming lahat, 4 kaming ka-date ni Kuya kanina. Mom ko, si Sarah, si Sheng, tapos ako. Tapos, sobrang enjoy kami. Tapos, yun, kumain. Tapos,
Wow.
after nun, hindi na kami naka-attend ng gender reveal, hindi na ako nakapunta sa photoshoot, at hindi kami nakadating sa bahay before 8 p.m. Kaya, na-reschedule yung live ng 10:30. Tapos
Oo,
yung
nakalimutan nga namin mag-lunch eh.
nakalimutan namin mag-lunch kasi kumain na kami ng dinner before kami umuwi. Kumain kami ng dinner sa Chocomi, which is ang sarap, kuya, 'di ba? And then,
Masarap, masarap. Oo.
yeah. Tapos nakabili
Ayan
kami ng
sa'yo.
madaming gulay. Mga
Oo.
800 pesos worth of gulay, ang dami-dami. Hindi ka makakabili ng ganun sa grocery. So, sobrang happy ng mom ko. Tapos kumain kami ng sweet corn. Yung, alam mo yon, kailangan mo ng sweet corn, especially if hindi sweet yung love life mo. Charot lang.
Or mas sweet siya sa iba. Or mas sweet siya sa iba.
Sweet siya. Or sweet siya sa lahat. Or sweet siya sa lahat.
Oh, sino yan? Sino yan? Name reveal.
Name reveal, name drop. Sino yung mga sweet sa lahat dyan? So, ayan.
So,
Ayun.
madagdag ko lang yung kanina, yung sinabi ni Miss Carla at ni Bro Marlon, no? Kasi this applies to all guys and girls. Okay? So, if you don't ask, the answer will always be a no. Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that
Just-
earlier.
So, you better ask because the answer might be a yes.
Yes.
I also want to parang speak in behalf of men. Why?
Didefend, may nagde-defend. O, sige
Oh,
nga.
I think in behalf of men, we also I think afraid of being rejected.
Right.
A lot of men nowadays are really not being
Bold.
equipped to really speak up their opinions, their thoughts.
Gagawa na ba ako
I-
ng nito, workshop?
Yeah.
How to ligaw.
Diba?
Guys, turuan ko kayo. Feeling ko, I'm more magaling manligaw than half the man I know. Like, literal to. I mean, I'm not boasting. Pero, sobrang lame talaga ng guys manligaw. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Pero,
yeah.
I think, men are not
Yeah.
equipped. No, I'm saying this in a context of, I have
Yeah, yeah.
who kasi, so I know how to win, like, people. And
Yeah,
ganyan.
yeah.
But, there's not much resources out there, no, to teach you how to ligaw.
To give light din sa men sa side ng men, 'di ba? Kasi
Yeah.
baka,
there are
maybe the right
really
person
good
is
men.
really good man on any kind of man. I think
Godly,
maybe the right
mabait, responsible.
maybe
Diba?
the right person is you already encounter, 'di ba? But maybe he cannot express that interest or intention because he himself has experiencing something to resolve, 'di ba? And also why men are really not that parang courageous enough to speak up because the way we are bring up, not all the families are really well trained that their sons they can really speak up,
Right.
'di ba? Really being
I
equipped to speak
agree,
up,
diba?
'di ba?
Wag kang
Most of the men
kahit
are
magsabat-bat.
just being quiet, just being parang restrained to really speak up. That's why when they become mature adult, there always be a challenge to really express their thoughts, 'di ba? But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean to say that they are not good men. They
True,
just
agree.
they just need someone to really boost them, empower, really boost them and really push them to their potential. Na hey, you got something. You got something that you can be great. You can really be someone else. And for that man to really starting to believe himself na oo nga no, for the long time I thought that hindi ko kaya magsalita, 'di ba? But it just really parang kailangan lang na someone
Perfect.
na merong magme-mentor sa tao na 'yan. Merong magga-guide sa kanya, may
Right.
magle-lead sa kanya.
That's so true.
That's
I
that's
love that
that's
one.
really life
How to
eh, 'di
pursue
ba?
women. Gawa kaya ako ng
Yes.
workshop na gano'n, no? How to pursue women. Sige, tingnan natin. Kasi I have a collab na how to single well. It would also be nice to have a program, di ba, na how should men pursue? Like, as
Exactly.
a woman, how do I want to be pursued? So, that would be so cool. We'll see how I got an idea out of what you said. I have ideation kasi, so out of what people say, I get insights
Pwede ako
from,
makabigay ng inputs niyan. Pwede ako makabigay ng inputs niyan,
nice.
Carla.
Okay, yeah, I believe
Oo.
so. I believe so.
Mm.
So, that's good, Marlon. We got you covered. But, yun, first thing is, re- I, I, I mean, pointers lang, no? Sample lang to ng ano natin, workshop natin. So, I
May
think
workshop na buo na.
there are really good men out there. Di ba kasi usually, yung mga magaling manligaw, yun pang makukupal in real life.
Yeah, yeah,
Ay,
yeah.
wait lang, hindi ko pala alam yung meaning ng kupal. But let's just say, there are people who are like, you know, because they're brave, they're confident that they can win someone. And people like that, people like confidence, especially in men. So, I think what will make a man confident is once he know na meron akong nagawa in my life na like is worth it. But here's what I want to tell you to all my men friends and men viewers out there if you're watching this. I want to tell you that before you even achieve anything, you are already worthy. You know why? Because Jesus already died in the cross for you. You do not have to prove to any girl, to your family, to anyone na successful ako kasi nagawa ko
Yeah,
to. Nagawa ko yung
yeah,
business na
yeah,
to.
yeah,
I got promoted to this position. This is how much I make. Even
yeah,
as starting salary, you are
yeah,
worthy. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of respect. You are
yeah,
worthy because Jesus died in the cross for you.
yes,
And I guess what I can say
yes,
first and foremost is you get back to your source. You get to know your creator. Get to know whose you are. Kanino ka. Sinong gumawa sa'yo. Because once you know God, once you know kanino ka, once you realize na, hala, I am known. May nakakakilala sa akin. May nakakakita ng ginagawa ko. May nagmamahal sa akin. Once you get to know that love that comes from Christ,
yeah, yeah,
you will get that God confidence that
yeah,
trumps all self-confidence.
yes,
It's the kind
yes.
of confidence na hindi siya
I love.
nagdidwindle, hindi siya nagbabago just because you failed at a business, hindi siya nagbabago because a girl rejected you. The thing is that, well, you will have to pursue at some point because paano mo malalaman if you stood a chance at this lady if you don't try? Because maybe you do, 'di ba? And just in case you don't, then at least you can stop fantasizing about this girl and move on to the one that is for you. Because imagine crushing on someone for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and not being able to say that, hey, I like you. Hey, I admire you. Hey, I really like the way you speak. I like how you dress. Like, I really find you beautiful. Not being able to compliment someone, like, that's torture, you guys. Like, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
speak up, but speak up in a way
exactly.
that's not creepy. And again,
Yeah,
you wouldn't know how to pursue if you have not been pursued.
yeah,
Again, I want to repeat that. You can quote me on this. Men, you wouldn't know how to pursue a lady if you have not been pursued. So, this is my invitation. Allow yourself to be pursued by Christ. Allow yourself to be overwhelmed by his reckless love because there's this one person out there who loves you, who deemed you worthy, who said, I'm gonna die for Marlon. I'm gonna die for Nelson. I'm gonna die for Nico because you are worthy. You're worthy of my love. Then you would know how to pursue a girl. Then you would know either to make her say yes or to let her go, and you can do it gracefully. Like, rejection, guys, walang namamatay sa rejection. I'm in sales, so I can say this. And it hurts. It hurts to be rejected. But the thing is, most of the time,
it's not naman you that they reject, 'di ba? Maybe they're not ready. They're not ready for you. They're not healed yet. Maybe they don't see how amazing you are because first and foremost, hindi mo din alam how amazing you are. So, aside from pursuing Christ, also pursue yourself, explore yourself, get to know who you are. Kaya nga
Yeah.
sinasabi ko, mag-take kayo ng Clifton Strengths. Mag-workshop kayo ni Coach Ron ng Strengths Unlock. Like, do it, guys. Like, it's one of the best investments you can do for yourself. And the reason why I keep talking about this, even if wala akong commission sa Clifton, di ba? Binibenta ko siya sa clients ko na bumili ka ng libro na to, mag-take ka ng assessment. All the more now that there's a workshop na sobrang comprehensive, sobrang generous ng coach. I tell people that because Coach Ron changed my life in such a way that now I appreciate myself more. Now I value my energy. Now I don't like dwell on things na oh my god, this is not energy giving. Oy, thank you so much. Oy, I love that coach. This coach kasi is sobrang life-changing, sobrang generous. Nagkukuwentuhan lang kami ni Sheng on our way home kuya sa taxi. We were talking about Coach Ron Magsalin because grabe, sobrang generous sa value ng taong to. And he's been our life changer. He has been the person who taught us to appreciate ourselves. Kasi right now, nasasabi ko, from someone who said, ay, energy lang pala ang bag ko. Hindi ba ako magaling mag-task? Hindi ba ako pwede sa role na ganito? Hindi pala ako magaling mag-business kasi energy lang ako. Like, hindi ko naman natatapos yung mga tasks. From someone who says that, I say that my energy is valuable. The people that I talk to are blessed. Every time they talk to me, they gain energy. Kung, 'di ba, kung malumbay, ano ba 'yun? Or when they're malungkot at that day, pakausap mo sa akin 'yan. I can uplift spirits. And in the pandemic, that energy is so valuable. But I don't take credit for that energy. All that energy comes from, as I mentioned earlier, the morning
The
routine
source.
when I get back
The
to
very
God.
source himself.
Yeah, because a lady or a man who can kneel before God can stand before anyone. So I know that that's the value that I bring. I'm able to bring thoughts into words. I can market things that I love. I talked about bounce back. I talked about strengths unlocked. And now I was thinking, sarap pala maging guest dito sa I Speak. Kasi it is not like the live guestings I have tried. It's just so fun. And then they make this intro video for you. Like, oh my gosh. Nainlove ako sa sarili ko nung nakita ko yung video. Kasi parang, ang ganda ko pala. Parang ganon. Parang ganon. Maalala mo, minsan nakakalimutan mo kasi, di ba? Kasi kita mo yung sarili mo, ang dugyot naman. Ganyan. So, yun. And I love talking. I love talking about the things that I love. I love talking about what will help people. And I use that. I use that for good. And I have lots of ideas. So every time I see something na, uy, magandang content to for you. Uy, bagay na business to for you. I share that to people. Like, I'm not stingy with my ideas because I know the more I give it, the more I have. Ganyan yung economy ni Lord. And I know that when people are a little scared, pakausap mo sa akin, that person will be brave. Person will be brave to do something that they're scared of. So, yun, now I know my value from being that girl who's, ganito lang ba ako? Energy lang ba? Napakawalang kwenta naman ng talents ko. To being confident, but really God confident na, I know who backs me up, guys. The big man out there, he's backing me up. He's my boss. He's my master. I can be confident in that love, in that provision, in that faithfulness. Because even when I'm
Yeah.
not, even when
Yeah.
I sin so many times every day, even if I talk wrong things in my
Yeah.
life, in Binibini Talks, even if I misuse my platform minsan kasi it can be too much or
Yeah.
I say the wrong things in my conversations with people.
Yeah.
God is still faithful. God is always faithful. And yeah,
Yeah. Great.
Wow.
You said a lot of very valuable words.
Malalaman
Carla.
lahat. Malalaman lahat. At walang sayang, walang sabaw.
Our main identity is really coming from Christ
identity.
Himself.
Yes.
We are sons and daughters. We are loved, valued, and favored. Sometimes we feel lost because we compare ourselves to others that are really displaying their achievements in social media. That's
Yeah.
why we feel sometimes we are not achieving the
Good.
same things that they achieve. That's why we attach our identity with those achievements. I
Right.
think something that what Carla is pointing out is our main identity. If everything will be take off, everything will be take off that we have.
Yeah.
Our main identity at very first hand is really we are sons and daughters of Christ.
Yeah.
We are loved by Christ. He died for us, di ba? He
Yes.
really sacrificed himself for us. That's why we are also called to this. We are also called to do the same way in loving others, the same way that being loved by Christ. And one thing that I really observed Carla, no, while she is speaking up kanina, is not actually making men feel intimidated, is actually helping men able to have this courage that they are looking for. 'Di ba? Men lose this sense of courage, really speaking up, standing up, leading. 'Di ba? Most of our leaders, if not men, most of that have this courage to lead are women, 'di ba? And our society really encouraging women empowerment. That's why women also taking up this leadership because men are not taking this courage of standing up and leading, 'di ba? I think what your voice, Carla, really speaking up in helping men. Hey, men, you should be the one to lead, not us women. We should be the one to accompany you. We should be the one to help you, to boost you. I think, Carla, you're doing what is right because as someone, a woman of Christ, you are really helping men to step up. You're really helping men
Yeah.
to take that courage, to take that leadership
Yeah.
role in the family, in the workplace, and any platform that they could take the leadership role. And in
Yeah.
pursuing women, not just in shallow ways, really have this intention of pursuing women by expressing that intention clearly, and passionately and also intentionally and also gano'n, yung klaro, hindi puwedeng laro-laro lang and then at the end of the day, magkakahiwalay lang pala. Ano ba talaga intention mo? Are you willing to build a family? Are you willing to love me for the rest of my life, of our
Yeah.
lives? Are you willing to take up the cross that is really part of the marriage, 'di ba? Because marriage is not just a feeling of the emotion of being in love. But
Yeah.
what if that kind of emotions will be mag-fade away na siya, 'di ba?
Right.
So, are you going to love me everything that I am? The best part of me and the negative part of me, 'di ba?
Right.
And are you willing to take up that cross of loving me for the rest of my life? Parang gano'n. I think
Yes.
your
Aw.
voice really, Carla, is
I
very
believe
powerful.
I love that. I believe that marriage is definitely a cross. That is why people should not be like lenient about it. Like people should not be like, oh, like I'm not yet married. I'm already at this age. Like I joke about that. Maybe I'm wrong about joking about that. But here's the thing. How I view marriage is not just a union of two people who like to make each other kilig.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe na I have one shot, just one shot
Yes.
for a purposeful marriage. And the people that or the person that we marry, the person that we choose is very important. It's either a resource or a distraction
Yeah.
into our purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't marry for the world. I marry for
Yeah.
kingdom.
Yeah.
Gusto ko yung pa-whisper yung pagsabi ko nito. Yung kanina sobrang passive but like pa-whisper but yeah, I don't marry for the world. I don't marry for the wedding. I marry for kingdom. Before I used to say I'm tired with bad guys. I'm tired with bad boys. I just want a good man. Sabi ko yon. Right now, I don't want a good man.
It is not enough that he is responsible. It's not enough that he is handsome and that he has goals. It is not enough that he is family oriented. If this person does not have Christ in his life, is this person does not submit to my master, I can't build kingdom with that person.
Yeah.
I can't pursue purpose with that person because I have one purpose. And that's the Great Commission. My one purpose is to make Jesus' love known. And if that person doesn't understand my love for Christ, will never work out. If that person have not been pursued by Christ, this person would not know how to pursue me at my worst. Because right now, I am taking crash courses on love. I'm learning how to love by asking the Lord, how can I be forgiving today? How can I be compassionate? How can I be kind? How can I be gentle? How can I have more patience today, God? And if this person is not working on himself, is not working to get to know love, it will always be out of balance.
Yeah.
Because a, a marriage, a good marriage doesn't compose with two people. It's composed with three. And the third one is very vital. Para kasi yung cross, guys. I mean, sorry, para yung triangle. So, triangle siya, no? Dito si God sa taas. Dito ka, dito yung partner mo. The closer you are to God, the closer you are to each other.
Yeah.
And all problems, all relationship problems comes from God relationship problems. That is why people cheat. That is why people don't show up for commitment. Because when we talk about marriage, we talk about wedding. But the thing is, love is not killing. Love is commitment. Love is choosing the person at any time of day. Love is not about the hugs and kisses and kilig and flowers and having kids. Love is commitment. Love is staying. Love is staying. When you just want to leave, diba? Love is talking about difficult things because you have to. So I do not believe in falling out of love. We fall out of feelings, we fall out of emotion. But if the person tells you, I'm falling out of love for you, that only means the person is not choosing you anymore. And as soon as you let go, as soon as you get rid of this person who doesn't choose you, you're closer to the person who will.
Yeah.
So, ang bigat nun. But on the brighter side, I like how Nelson said na,
Marlon.
um, but kasi mga ON yung last, eh, tas may mga L pa. So, I love how
Kanina Nelson, Marlon.
di ba nagka-mix-mix na? So, sige, tawag ko na lang Kuya Nel, tas Marl. So, Marl said na parang he feels like I'm on the right track of empowering men also. So I know that I talk about women empowerment because I can relate to women issues. And I really love relating to binibinis. I love leading women. I love being led by women. And the reason why I empower women, you guys, is because women are support. I believe that women is the stronger gender. Bakit nga ba kami yung magdadala ng 9 months na anak, 'di ba? You cannot imagine the pain of childbirth and hindi ko din yun ma-imagine kasi hindi ko pa siya na-try. But I know it's very painful. But the reason why I said this is it's scientific. Basically, between baby boys and baby girls, yung infant pa, pag magkasakit yung baby boy, there's high chance of fatality. Yung sa mga sa NICU or neonatal ICU, mas malaki yung chances ng girl to recover when they are premature than males. That's why I said that. But yes, again, women are support. And as support, if you are support, you have to be strong. Support is not, oh, support ka lang. Hindi siya ganun. To be support, you have to be strong. So I believe that
Yeah.
Behind a successful man
Yeah.
is a very strong woman, and behind a successful woman is a tribe of women at her back, cheering for her, saying, "Go, girl, go, Binibini." And
Yes.
the main reason why I empower women, why I build women up, is because I know women are vital people in the society, and women build men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys,
Mm.
if you are strong individuals, I'm sure your moms are big parts of that. If you
Yeah.
have secure attachment styles, how you respect women, I know your mom nurtured you to be who you are.
Yeah.
So women build men. And that is why I empower women, because I would want women to build men. I
Yes.
would want to see men take the lead, men be bold, because it might also think, or it might also feel that Carla is alpha, she would be yung guy siguro nito is parang, parang she's going to be like the oo type because ganito ganyan. But no, it's not like that. I know there are a lot of alpha women who want to take the lead. As for me, I know I'm opinionated. I know I have insights. I know when I gauge things, it makes sense. But I would really love to submit to a man. I would like to submit to a man's leadership. I want to be led. And men, if you want to learn how to lead, please take crash courses on leadership. Ask Jesus. Ask Jesus to lead you. Ask God,
Yeah.
Lord, how do you want me to lead my day? Can you
Yeah.
lead me? Like, Spirit, lead me.
Yeah.
Yan.
Yeah. Galing.
Yan, ang dami kong natutunan ngayong gabi. Ngayong umaga pala. Oo.
Umaga na.
Ayan. umaga na. Yes.
Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning,
Carl,
good morning.
before we will move forward to the next part of the show,
Yeah.
um may I ask how, but for our viewers to know, how do you start to have this personal relationship with our God? How did you
How did it
encounter
start?
God in a
Love that.
personal way, and
Yeah.
how do you sustain that growing relationship with Him? And
Or
the last part is how can you, what can you tell to everyone being with us tonight? How can they encounter God in their personal lives as well?
oh, thank you for this question. I love that one, Marlon. It's a lot of questions in one, no? But first is first is how did I
Marlon did it again.
yeah. Oops, he did it again. Ang daming question nun, ah. But first, yung question mo is, how did I meet Christ? So, I believe na we have our own timelines in meeting God before we meet Him in heaven, like meeting Him on earth. I call that one rediscovery, rediscovering who God is. So, I'm born and raised Catholic. I know God. I pray to Jesus every, like, I was taught this prayer, like every night I would pray before I sleep, like angel of God. Ay, ano ba yun? Hindi ko na alam, hindi ko na memorize. Angel of God, like, commits me here. Parang, oh my God, I even forgot the prayer, but okay. Pinag ano ko pa, no? Pinag, Pinagyabang ko pa, but yeah. Parang yung angel of God na prayer before you sleep, yon. Every this day be at my side to light and guard, to rule and guard, amen. Yung mga ganon na ano.
God's love
So,
commit me here.
yes, and my parents are pious Catholic. Like, we go to mass every Sunday and things. So all my life, I I know Jesus. I thought na, oh, kilala ko si Lord. I pray to Him. I pray the rosary. So I pray. Meron akong relationship with Him. I talk to Him. I talk to Him like a friend. But I realized that my relationship with Him was so shallow. And I encountered God when I was 28 years old in a different way. The God that I thought I know, there's so much more about Him to know pala. I mentioned earlier that I met God in a season of brokenness. So I was in a season of my life when where I feel like everything was amazing for me. I was flying in my career as a financial advisor. I was getting awards left and right. This was way back in 2019, and I was just so happy. And then I was in a trip with my family. We went to Baguio. I'm from Cebu, so it was the first time that pumunta kami ng Baguio, pumunta kami ng someplace else to travel. And that was because my father was awarded for his 30 years of service in San Miguel. So, for his 30 years of service, he was invited to Manila, and sila ng mom ko, nag-fly sila, and I was also in Manila at that time because I had a conference in Manulife, and my siblings like flew in a few days after the awarding, and then we decided that we'll travel. So we went to Baguio because di ba Baguio is mainstream, like all people want to go to Baguio even before pa. So we did, and I was so happy about that. And I realized, oh, I want to travel because I'm quite a traveler. I've been to a lot of places na in the Philippines because I really love traveling. And I just discovered traveling kasi nung nagkatrabaho na ako. So hindi kasi ako malakwatsa nung before pa kasi wala naman akong pera pang lakwatsa. So when I discovered flying using the plane, I didn't stop at age 23. So I kept flying, and it was the first time that it was with my family. It felt really good. And my friends ako who are from Mindanao, from Soxargen, nag-ano sila yung nabigyan ng project to do tourism videos for Department of Tourism in the whole Metro Manila.
Wow.
So ang ginawa nila, ano yun, I think it was a 19-day or 15-day project. There was a day na sinama nila ako, and it was my birthday. Tapos timing na timing kasi different categories yung places. Yung place was in Malabon and Navotas. Tapos food category. Imagine in my birthday, kumain lang ako ng pansit tsaka cake, tsaka buffet. And favorite ko yung pansit. So, at that season of my life, I was just like openly declaring, Jesus, you know my heart so well. Sabi niya, Jesus, sabi ko, oh my gosh, Jesus, you know my heart so well. So, tapos nag-qualify pa ako for a conference in El Nido. Like a 3-day all expense paid, like, I don't know, ilang stars yun na travel, but it was really premium. So, El Nido is my favorite place in the country. I really love Palawan because, I don't know, I just love the scenery. I love Palawan. And the first time I went there, it was on a budget trip. I was with my friends, and alam mo, nag-tour, it was really fun. Pero alam mo yung hindi nyo kakainin lahat ng gusto nyo because mahal. When you go to Palawan, it's like flying international actually kasi mahal nga doon. Ang sabi ko, babalik ako dito someday. Tapos grinant ni Lord on my
Wow.
birthday. I mean, after my birthday, it was November 7. So it was like this day, 2 years ago, this happened. And it was such a beautiful trip. Tapos, yung papunta pa namin, charter plane pa, charter flight, yung maliliit
Mm.
na plane to
Mm.
to El Nido,
Mm.
turbulent pa. Like, sobrang turbulent.
Wow.
Like, it was the most,
Madaling maturbulent yan eh kasi
yeah, it was the most
maliliit na airline,
turbulent
oo.
flight I have
Mm.
been. Alam mo yung umiiyak na yung mga tao, tas ako nagva-vlog kasi I love turbulence.
Wow!
Ganyan ako.
Grabe yung guts mo ha. Grabe yung guts
Yeah,
mo,
I
Miss
love
Carla.
turbulence. Well, I
Oo.
guess I know that God is holding the plane, but I really love turbulence. Maybe I just trust the pilot. I trust that the plane won't crash. But I love turbulence. Tapos sabi ko pa, shucks, Lord, kahit yung detail na to, na turbulent yung plane, you know my heart so well. So, I was just openly declaring that, no? And then I went home. I have big plans, 'di ba? I'm joining this person's business. I'm going to be the ops manager, and it was a very lucrative opportunity, and I felt excited about it. And then something happened.
Oh.
Um, I broke up with my ex at that time because, well, the details I do not have to say, but it was a bad breakup somehow because it was not something that I expected. Like I didn't really expect that it will go like that. I thought it's gonna last, diba? So I've been 3 years with this guy, and I poured my heart out in that relationship like so much. And the moment I was declaring, Jesus, you know my heart so well, that moment felt like, alam mo yon, I was having everything that I want, career, family, like it feels like everything was going good with the business, with Manulife. And then here comes this one thing that at that moment 2 years ago I loved so much. And God take that away from me. And then he asked me, Carla, do I still know your heart so well? So he removed in my life the most important person, the person that I loved so much at that time. Because I would say I love that person more than I love my family. I was spending more time with that person eh. He removed that, the person that I love the most, and asked me. Because diba he was giving me my heart's desires at that time. And then he asked me, do I still know your heart so well? And everything that I have felt na I know, like Jesus knows my heart so well. Parang I was just taken aback, and I just said at that moment, I think it was a whisper from the Holy Spirit. I believe because it's not thoughts that I would generally think. Sabi ko, Lord, I don't know what's happening, but I trust that you're in control. Yun lang ang sabi ko kasi I don't know eh. Like, I don't know the answer to his question if I still know his heart so well. Like, bakit biglang nawala yung pinaka-love kong tao? And I thought it was something temporary. I was in denial for weeks. But it was real. I lost that one person I love so much. And that was the moment that, at that moment when I declared, but I trust that you're in control. I know you're in control. There was peace. And that was amazing. In the middle of brokenness, my heart shattering, there was peace. It was like there was this force that's putting it all together. Like kahit shattered yung heart ko, it was just like, I got this, child. The moment I felt that peace was the moment I realized there is a God. There's a God that I know nothing of. So I have a friend who was so yeah, I have friends at that time who was there for me. It was not like a loud breakup. Like most of my friends didn't even know that I was already single until after 6 months, because I only really shared it to people who were close to me, because I also respect that other person so much, for him to have his space, 'di ba? To to heal, to do whatever he wants, to just live his life, 'di ba? Outside that breakup. So I just told people that I trust, and there was this friend who gave me devotionals, what I can read in the Bible app. So if you're going through a breakup and you would want to know what those devotionals are, like hit me a message, and I am very welcome to share those devotionals with you. So it was entitled How to Heal from a Heartbreak, I believe, and the other one was Restart Your Heart. So it was 2 weeks, nagmumukmuk lang ako. I lost 4 kilos in a span of 2 weeks. Like, it's crazy.
Oh.
From 54, I was 50 kilos. That was the best thing about it kasi sumexy ako, diba? Pero, yun, until I decided na I have to get back up. So, I flew to Manila because my friend said na, oh, you fly to Manila, papasayahin ka namin, ganyan. So I flew to Manila and for 2 weeks because basically I have to get back because my sister was graduating at that time. Nagpaalam ako, sabi ko sa kanya na, babalik ako on your graduation. So what happened in Manila was, my intent was to restart my heart because I felt like I died. It really felt like that. Like, I don't know, people going through a breakup, I get it. It's terrible. And what happened in Manila was was the first time that I talked about the Lord. I witnessed him. I was telling them, ito yung nabasa ko sa devotional, and this is how God spoke to me, and blah, blah, blah. And every day during that 2 weeks, alam mo yung God orchestrated meetings. Like what happened today, kuya? Hindi naman yun yung nakaplan natin, pero mas maganda yung nangyari. So ang
Mm.
nangyari, when I was in Manila, I was just meeting different people, having different activities that
Yeah.
felt like God
Yeah.
orchestrated it. There were people that I got to know for the first time. There were friends that I get to meet there who I know truly root for me, and I witnessed to them. I told them about how how Jesus was doing things in my life, giving me blessings, and I was declaring, Jesus, you know my heart so well. And then all of a sudden, I lost someone. So, yeah, that's how I met him in the season of brokenness, and hindi na ako bumitaw kasi ang sarap mahalin ni Lord eh. So, I did a content project the following year. So end of 2019 yon. In 2020 I had the content project which was Here I Am. So if you search in Facebook hashtag here 366 here I am, you will see my content project where every day I talk about how I witness God or talk about like a specific verse or I tell a story. And talking about God grew my love for him. Talking about the things that he told me because it's like meditating on the word. So I read the Bible. I talk to God every day. Because this conversation with the Lord when we pray, diba? This is us talking to God. But how does God respond? It is through the Bible. So I've not read the Bible in my life. Well, maybe I've tried elementary, high school. But alam mo yung nakakatulog ka talaga. But when I had this love for the Lord, when I rediscovered God, then I started reading the Bible by lingaw kay by as from the words of my friend Nico Lentic, Cap Nico, si the financial aviator, because he also read the Bible, I think late last year or earlier this year. He asked for my tips. Then I asked him, oh, how's Bible reading? He said, ang saya. Para kang nanonood ng Netflix. Ang saya kasi ganito si David, ganito yung nangyari kay Samuel. Ang saya, guys. So, it is fun. And it is history. So, history and reading are things that I hate way back when I was studying. So, I never thought I would actually be reading. Kasi hindi nga ako nagbabasa. So, what I do is nag-audiobook din ako while I'm reading a physical book. And amazingly, I've already finished reading the entire Bible
Oh.
since October 2. And yeah, I'm planning to read it again in a different version naman. But right now, I'm reading Proverbs and some devotional. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to encounter the Lord every day. And that is why it is a meeting that I cannot miss. It's the most important meeting of the day because being in that presence with God, feeling that peace, parang, san pa ako? Ba't ko ba kailangan ng pera kung may ganitong feeling? This is what the world needs. And that is the reason why I witness. Because God have equipped me to witness.
Yeah.
Like, I do not know anything about God, about the Bible like before. But but through Binibini Talks, like I don't know what will happen during the interview. But half of my preparation is prayer. That's why I always like ask people like, can we pray? Can we pray first? Diba? Because that's half the work. And I'm just so amazed that with Binibini Talks, with every episode that I launch, with every insight that I know that I share, I encounter God there. And it's
Yeah.
beautiful to be used by the Lord to
Yeah.
it's good to have feedback from people no na I enjoyed your life and stuff like that. But that's just bonus. Because what I gain from that obedience is the
Yeah.
blessing of peace. Na
Yeah.
encountering God told me this
Wow.
today, that I am
Wow.
loved, that I am important, that I am forgiven, that I
Wow.
am saved, that I do not need to do anything to be saved. I only have to believe that Jesus died in the cross for me.
Wow.
So, yun. Again, I encountered him, and I wish you encounter him also. How you can encounter him in your life right now, if you would want to feel that, is pray about it. Challenge God. God, Carla talked about you, Marl talked about you, Kuya Nelson talked about you in the I Speak talk show. If you are real, can you please reveal yourself to me? And I'm so ready for you to be surprised. I'm so
Yeah.
ready for you to be on that journey.
Yeah.
And I wish we get to talk about Jesus one time, diba? Like, Carla, this is how I encountered him. I would really love for you to feel that way. Because if there's three things I would like to sell, one is insurance, because I really believe in the product. I believe every family, every Filipino has to have it, because ang hirap magkasakit, mamatayan ng walang insurance. Like,
Mm.
nakaka-drain talaga ng finances. Next is strengths. I've been talking about strengths unlock, Clifton strengths, Coach Ron Magsalin, because before I even got to be a marketer of strengths unlock, I have been talking about strengths, like kung 1 hour ako mag-usap ng insurance, 2 hours ako mag-uusap ng strengths, kasi I really believe it's life-changing. And the third thing, actually, this is the top thing that I like to talk about. It's Jesus and its salvation. That he died on the cross for us. And that's for free. Sa dalawa, may babayaran ka. Sa pangatlo, libre yon. That's my favorite topic because it's worth everything.
Yeah.
And how will we know God
Yeah.
if we don't get to know him? How will we know God if we won't talk to him? How will we know God if we won't listen? That is why I read the Bible, because I believe it is a manual for life.
Yeah.
It is how you get to encounter Christ. And I hope that you get into your knees every day and ask God, God, please teach me how to love so I can.
Wow.
Wow.
Grabe. Grabe yung value na nakukuha natin kay Miss Carla, no? Amazed and at the same time speechless. Kasi I'm amazed because nabasa mo na lahat yung buong Bible.
Yeah. But
And
that doesn't mean, Hannah, I actually like understood it word for word or everything.
mm,
Like I have read it, but there's so much to learn about that. But yes, I take pride in that,
mm,
because that is the Holy Spirit guiding me all throughout. And actually, this is the first time I talked about that in a public audience. I usually share my testimony in small groups, in intimate
Wow.
groups. So it's the
mm.
first time that this story went live. So thank you, I Speak, for this opportunity to share that. And thank
Thank
Good.
you,
you
Holy
very much
Spirit,
also.
for that disclosure. Na very gracious. So well, I love that person, no. That person that I used to love. Yeah, I still I wish the best for him. But yun, it was just not the relationship that would help me pursue purpose, that will help me build kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you
Wow.
are very very a generous woman and you are very you grace our episode today. Now I think it's time for us. Yes, cheers. And I think it's time for us in I Speak to give you also some
A song.
uh ano ba? Yung ibang as give thanks to you. So may hinanda si Marlon na video. Yan.
Wow.
At
Video
isa
ulit.
video.
Happy birthday! Thank you for always being there to support me in my love for crafts and for always being there to listen to my woes and blues. And will always be here to support you. I love you. We love you.
That means so much. Thank you. Aw. Thanks, Ma. Okay, kota na. Okay na ako dun.
Kasunod pa.
Wait, there's more.
Wait.
Grabe naman. May paiyak pala dito.
Wait.
It means so much. My mom
The,
verbalizing that she supports me.
this is
Like,
challenging part of
it
the video clip.
means the world sa akin.
Wait lang, Carl.
We understand and we can relate because that's your mother. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait lang, Carl.
Thank you, BB. Hi. So I'm just gonna greet people here. Thank you, Nerissa of Fierce Aging. And thank you, Butchoy. Uy, sino to? A brother ko? Naka-mask? Oh.
Tahimik
Oh.
lang siya.
Tahimik lang siya, Boyset. Kagi. Yeah, he's actually real silent. But that's so cool. I mean, it's funny, but
Happy birthday!
tahimik lang talaga siya. Yun
Hope
lang
you
talaga.
enjoy this day today, and congratulations on all your achievements. And hoping that God will continue to bless you with more and more opportunities because you deserve it. Love you.
Aw, thanks, Car. Karen is one of my binibini. So when I say binibini, it's ladies that I root for.
Hi,
Like,
Besh! Happy
invested ako sa
birthday!
kanya.
Wish you all the best in all your endeavors now, your projects, your work, your business, and hopefully you will find the right one anytime soon. And enjoy your day. Have a blast. Happy birthday!
Happy
Oh
birthday,
my God.
Carla.
Aww. Nag-overlap.
Happy birthday. It's your 30th birthday and I really hope to end it in a good note. Though the day started quite rough, I hope it ends with love and with us family, and thank you for being the best sister ever.
Oh my God, that's my Miss Cebu sister. So, it was rough start, guys. Nag-hangover ako. From the birthday sa lubong, uminom kasi ako. So, yeah, kasi na-stress ako sa mga task ko. But,
Guys, happy
yeah, thanks,
birthday.
sister.
Thank you for being a blessing. Blessing gid ka sa akong life. Thank you kayo sa pag-boost sa akong confidence. Salamat sa pag-believe sa ako. I hope dagan pa kag matubangan. I'm always rooting for you. I love you.
Yeah, that's my Binibini Sarah. Aww. That's my business partner for
Happy birthday, Ate Carla! Pajong na nice! Oxy? Who are you?
Kuya Ian. Yes, I see you. Yes, I see you. Subscribe to channel.
Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, that's my babies.
Hi Carla,
My
I just
babies
wanted
is
to know
super
na
cute.
I'm very happy and blessed na dumating ka sa life ko, and you are one of the people that I trust, and you're also one of the people that I value. Alam mo kung gaano ka ka-importante, and hindi lang sa akin, I know na that there are a lot of people who loves you naman, and I am rooting for you. Yan. Hindi ko man maipakita sa'yo yung 1,000,000% support ko right now.
Kasi ang
I
busy
just want you to know na everyday, kahit anong gawin mo, I will always be rooting for you. Ikaw yung iniisip ko, and yeah, nandito lang ako lagi. Tawag lang, alam mo yun, lagi ako nandito para sa'yo. And you're important to me, and I really care about you. So, ayun, I wish you all the best, and I pray that God will lead you to the right direction, and He will bless you so much pa. So, ayun, happy birthday. God bless.
Thanks, Z. I love you, Z. See you on January. Come to Cebu, guys.
For sure, naging masaya birthday celebration mo kahapon. And now that you're in another chapter of your life, wishing you will attract more, ano yun ba yung truly deserve mo in life. And you have been supporting others' dreams for many years already. So it's time na yung dream mo naman ang suportahan mo and ng mga tao na paligid sa'yo. Kaya andito kami. And madami kang talents, no? So continue to use them gracefully. para ma-attract mo yung mga bagay na nilaan talaga ni Lord para sa'yo. So, happy birthday and more energy and more chika to you soon. Happy birthday!
More chika soon. Ache. Aww. Thank
Binibining
you.
Carla, ang gwapang Binibini from Cebu. Thank you for everything sa tanan pag-encourage, sa tanan pag connect nimo sa mo with our Binibining Sarah and Binibining Marge. I love you,
Naputol ba?
Wow. That's all, Carl.
Aww, that's so
Wow.
sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I think yung best greeting yung tahimik, no?
Gagayahin ko kaya siguro yan sa mga kaibigan ko. Yung
It is
ganun lang.
actually, my brother is very brilliant talaga with things like that. Like, hindi ko alam, hindi mo expect yung gagawin niya over something. Like one time, pinag-design siya ng happy, like congratulations kasi yung sister ko nag-graduate nga from college. Tapos graphic artist siya. Alam mo yung ginamit niya? Paint, tapos naka-word art. Alam mo yung word art na mga iiba-ibang font, yung kulay, tapos naka-tarpaulin. Imagine, yun yung ginawa niya. Tapos nag-edit siya, naglagay siya ng basta, ang funny nun. Tapos him being a graphic artist. So, well, it is like, it's creativity, diba? It was catchy and yeah. But yeah, thank you for everyone who greeted me. Thank you guys. It was already amazing, my birthday. And you
Ano
made
yung
it
pong...
even more amazing.
Ano yung masasabi mo sa lahat na nag-greet sa'yo? Oo.
I
Like,
love you. I love you. Just, grabe.
May idea ko pero ayoko sabihin. Oh.
Ano yung sabihin? You know what? I really appreciate like everyone who shared it. It's really sweet. So, yan. Happy ko na sa birthday ko. May flowers ako, di ba? Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And, yeah. I know. Sana all. Gusto kong palitan yung ako na sana all. So thank you guys. My birthday was spent. It was simple, but it was with people that I love the most. It was perfect. And for everyone who greeted me, for people who had me in their thoughts, who nakalimutan, it's okay. It can still greet me like even 5 days after. It's still well wishes, you know. So thank you, and I would like to thank I Speak Talk Show. I guess this is really the time, no, that God orchestrated for me to be here. I know sobrang naging delayed to, but it's nice. It was actually a birthday guesting na. So thank you. It was beautiful meeting you also, Kuya Nelson, and yeah. Uy, wag na kayong mawala kasi ang weird
Si
nga.
Marlo.
Huwag kayong mawala. And yan. And I also enjoy this rebat with Marl, di ba? Na parang napaka-insync namin sa topic because, well, Marl is a son of God. So, that's why we're siblings, di ba? That's why we're sisters and brothers in Christ. That's why we speak the same language. And I pray that I Speak will continue to be a platform that give people, opportunity to speak what's in their hearts.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Ma. Huh.
Oh. Wow,
Cute
so
naman ang-
good. It was so great conversation with you, Carla. Ang daming malalim yung pag-uusap at saka napaka-fruitful.
Marami
Sobrang
akong nakuha na
amazing.
value din. Grabe.
Huh.
Well, amazing.
I think this
Wow.
is my favorite guesting so far. I would say.
Oh,
So,
wait,
so
there's more.
yes.
Meron pang ibang portion.
Ay, meron pa ba? Ano yan?
Oo. Yung fast talk. At
Ah,
magsisimula na ngayon.
okay. Oh, may mag-iba yung screen. So, dapat fast.
Insurance policy or bank savings?
Bank savings.
Mistizo o moreno?
Ah, hirap.
Mestizo.
Funny story or one-liner?
Funny story.
Best beauty queen for you?
My sister, Miss Cebu 2022 candidate number 6.
Yes.
Mas Catriona Gray also, di ba? So,
Sense of style, sense of humor, or common sense?
common sense. Common sense is basic.
Yes. Moving on. Espresso or brewed?
Brewed.
Yeah, parang mali yata yung spelling ng brewed. Sige lang.
Hindi pa ako ganong level na
Sa kakadali yan. Ako kasi nag-type niyan eh.
Brewed.
Medyo late na eh.
Yes. Learning to love brewed na walang cream. Someday, wala na ding sugar. But yeah, I'm a sweet tooth. So, we'll see.
Pero sweet naman, di ba? Yan. Alright. Badminton or basketball?
Badminton. Yeah.
Yes.
But maybe basketball also, but badminton.
Adobo o kare-kare?
Kare-kare with bagoong.
Oh, kare-kare. Yes. Favorite color?
Brown because I'm morena.
Wow. Leader or follower?
Follower. You can't be the other one if you're not.
Yes. I believe also. Huling tao na kinilig ka?
Hindi ba walang options? Crush ko.
wala talagang pangalan, ano?
Crush ko. Tinawag niya akong babe.
Wow!
Even if it's a
Okay,
joke.
moving on. Ayoko nang i-discuss yan. Baka ma-slide ako, di ba? Ma-slide ako.
Hoy, bakit alam mo ba, Char?
Yeah. Growth or security?
Security. You can't have the other one without. You can't have growth without security. So, security.
Yes, wow. Cats
Babe.
or dogs?
Dogs. Kahit nag-flea bite infection ako ngayon, dogs. Yeah.
Dogs. Yes, dog person. Huling tao na iniyakan mo?
Kayo. Kasi pinaiyak niyo ako.
Ang galing! Ang safe ng answer naman, bro. Ang safe ng answer. Oo, pero
Oo, pinaiyak
naman.
niyo ako today, di ba? Kasi doon pa lang sa nursing na topic na healthcare, nanluluhan na ako. So kayo guys, kayo nung huling nagpaiyak sa akin.
Oh.
Pero sige, if it's a different one, it's Coach Ron. Grabe yung tears of joy ko when he hired me as his marketer. Kasi I really love his company, I love his product, and sobrang privileged ko to be marketing it. So I'm so excited about that opportunity. Si Coach Ron. Tears of joy. Parang weeping in joy. Yan.
Yeah. Wow, amazing, no? Amazing experience. Laundry or dishes?
I don't like anything. Pero laundry, okay.
Laundry, okay. Yes.
Kasi once a week lang, dishes every day. Okay.
May kwan talaga, ano? Okay,
Fast
next.
talk mo, pero may explanation, may why.
May explanation,
Okay.
okay. Bad haircut or bad dye job?
Bad dye job. Dye job, oh. Kasi, at least pwede mo pang i-change yung dye.
Oh, sa bagay, no? Mm-mm.
Kasi haircut, you still wait for it to grow. Ganyan.
Oh.
Dye job. But, I wouldn't like that also.
Yes. I know. Kailan ang huling beses na nagpunta ka ng Starbucks?
Nung Thursday. Pero nag-visit lang kami, bumalik kami ng CBTL kasi CBTL has my heart. Loyal talaga kasi ako. So,
yung the moment na before ko kayo sinundo.
yeah.
Oh,
Supposedly
okay.
mag-Starbucks kami kasi I want the planner, yung puti. Like, I want to collect stickers. But kasi doon parang, hindi working yung aircon. So, we moved to CBTL and happy ko doon. Yan.
Wow.
I love CBTL kasi. CBTL gives me this feeling na, the feeling when I'm meeting my clients, it makes me happy just being in a CBTL cafe, like anywhere. So,
Yeah.
Wow. Coffee bean. Oh, coffee bean yun, ha?
Coffee bean and tea leaf.
Yan. Zodiac sign.
Scorpio. That's why I'm sexy.
Oh, agree
And
ako
mysterious.
yan.
And mysterious. Even if ang daldal ko, I know, I have that mysterious feeling. So, that's because I'm Scorpio.
Yun.
And don't you ever sting a Scorpio because we sting back.
Oh, yan.
Wink,
may
wink.
may pagbabanta, ha? May pagbabanta. Oh.
A Scorpio can love Sagittarius.
Uy, sino Sagittarius? Sino
Sino
Sagittarius?
Sagittarius?
Sino Sagittarius? Ay, si Marlon ba yun?
Ay. Nagsalita na si...
Sinel-promote? Ano ba
Hindi
naman
ako
yan?
nakano.
Sinel-promote?
Hindi ako nakailag doon
Marlon, teka. Di ba napag-usapan natin na mag-confess? Ano ba to? Confession na ba to? Confession?
I actually love several Sagittarius. Yeah. My sister is a Sagittarius. My sisters actually, my two sisters.
Sagittarius people are loving.
I agree. Very loving. Pero yung toxic relationship ko, Sagittarius din eh. Yung pinaka-toxic. So,
oh my God.
So I think it's not with the zodiac really. It's more of the
It's not-
suitability. Yeah, the values, ganyan.
The values.
The compatibility. Parang nagiging love guru na ako nito. Okay, next. Glass half full or glass half empty?
Glass half full.
Oh, optimistic. Yes.
Yeah, I'm positivity.
Anong ideal age mo na pwede kang mag-asawa?
3 years ago.
3 years ago?
I'm overdue, you guys. So,
mag-reveal na kayo, mag-confess na kayo, parang awan nyo na.
yeah, I actually wanted to be married at 27. So, nung walang nagbigay sa akin ng sing-sing, edi bumili na lang ako.
Aww.
So, yeah.
Ang ganda walang nag-confess. Ang ganda parang si Hearty
May
Bagis at si
nag-confess. Meron mga
Gigi
nag-confess.
Dilana. Oo.
Meron namang mga nag-confess, kuya. Pero, hindi yung hinihintay nating mag-confess. So,
syempre may hinihintay. May mga
hinihintay.
pics tayo, di ba?
May mga pics tayo. May mga manok tayo in life.
Oo. Manok.
Gaok.
Oo nga. Umaga na, magtutok-talaok na tayo dito. Okay.
Hanggang alas 4 tayo dito.
Alas 4 pala, no?
Ngayon pala ako nag-tours.
Madali ka bang mapikon sa mga biro?
Depende. Kung friend ko, hindi. Pero kung jowa, oo.
Oo.
Kaya kung friends pa lang, chill-chill lang. Pero pag depende, Pero anong klaseng biro ba? Like yung, bagay kayo ng crush mo, ganyan. Umasa, no? But, yeah. Yun nga. Parang, yun na. Oo and hindi. Ang dami kong sinasabi.
Na-preempt. Oh my God.
Ayoko na magsalita. Stop na.
Moving on. True love or world peace?
True love. Because we can achieve world peace with true love. And true love is Christ.
Nice. Eto.
Walang world peace kung walang true love.
Tama.
So,
Oo, di ba? Agree. What or who makes you blush?
may lipstick. Linalagay ko dito. Makes you blush.
Okay, sige.
Yun na yung lipstick ko. Yung blush on ko. Makes me blush.
Ang sweet ng mga answer What or who makes you silent?
Kapag naiinis ako, silent. Kapag napipikon ako kasi late, yung ka-meeting ko. Sasabihan ka, anong mood yan? Hindi na ako magsasalita.
May silent treatment. May silent treatment na nangyayari.
Pero you're late and you didn't inform me you will be late. Pero hindi ako ganun with clients. Yung clients hinihintay. Alam mo yun, di ba? Extra effort.
Yes, 'di ba? Customer 'yun eh.
Pero
Yan.
I'm silent when I'm pikon or I'm honest about something. So, yeah.
Oh, Marlon,
Natatakot
bro,
yung
Marlon,
mga
alam mo
tao.
na. Oh, alam mo na. Oh. Okay, next. Who or what makes you sexy?
My outfits. Blooming by Hana.
Oh, uy, bibili ako ng mga bracelets ng ni tita.
Mom,
Yan.
sure. Yeah, please support small business. See, it's so cute. Yeah.
Yes. Abang-abang. Ito na yung last question, medyo seryoso to. Is being a single a weakness?
Definitely not. Being single is a very beautiful season. And parang ang nagsisipangs ako sa season na to, knowing that possibly I can be in a relationship sometime next year or in the next 2 years. Kasi I'm being open to getting to know like people in that level, di ba? But this season, the past 2 years that I have been single, that I have dedicated to singleness, it was beautiful. It was a commitment I set with myself na even if there was this person before, or like a dude na I like na, gusto ko nang sagutin, 'di ba? I said yes to myself. I said yes to my healing. And I said no to that. And nalungkot ako at some point, 'di ba, na I chose, it's fun to be in a relationship, to have someone tell you you're beautiful. But being single and available for Christ's work, it's one of the most honorable and fulfilling work I did. And if God calls me to singleness all my life because he wants me to focus on him, because he wants me to not be distracted, because he wants to use me as a single lady, I'm open to that also. But I know he have put in me the desire to have kids, to be married, so because he put in me that desire, I know he's going to fulfill it on the right time. I'm in no hurry at all because I enjoy this season of singleness. I joke about it that hey, I'm 30 and single, like you better confess. But that's just really a joke, you guys. It's in general that we have to be bold at declaring the things that we want, whether that's a relationship, whether that's an opportunity, whether that's a money goal. Be bold in declaring it because we have a big God backing us up. We have to be faithful in our work. And again, being single and available for Christ. That is the title of my season the past year na single and available for Christ. It is beautiful to get to know a lot of people and most especially to get to know myself more. Sabi ko kasi kay Lord, Lord, I'm gonna say single for a year for you, to focus on you, to read the Bible, to catch up loving my family because I slack off at that area. And true enough, I learned a lot about myself, and I wouldn't have had I been committed to someone. So it was fun. It was fun getting to know you, Carla Joyce. It was fun building you up. It was fun crying at 2 a.m., not knowing what to do. It was fun going back to God. God, bakit hindi pa ako healed by this time? And being told na, child, healing is not linear, but I'm on it. I'm on it. In this process, I am here. In this singleness, you will have unspeakable joy. And unspeakable joy I had.
Wow. Grabe, no? Ang mga value na nabibitawan ni Miss Carla, parang ang dami at malaman talaga. Oh, amazing. You're such an amazing person and we are so proud and honored na nag-guest ka namin ngayon.
Yay!
And belated happy
With my
birthday.
flowers.
Aww.
Sobrang proud ko sa flowers. Lalagay ko na to sa vase. I love it.
Ayun. If you
So
have
yes,
any...
you're welcome, guys. Sorry. You're welcome, guys. And thank you so much for guesting me on the show. It is a privilege to be here. I love being here. I love talking about God here. And I don't say yes to everyone, actually, but it was a pleasure to say yes to you guys. So Thank you for having me here. It was definitely a privilege and an honor.
Yes, the honor is ours. Yes. Yeah. If you have any incoming events, page, YouTube channel, or business, you can use this time to promote it.
To
And
promote?
yeah,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but before
Camis
I
is yours.
promote,
Yeah.
okay, but before I promote, I just want to say na I recently engaged with Kuya Nelson because we had to do pre-meeting during nung 3 days ago, Thursday, Friday, so yeah, 3 days ago. And what I realized nung pauwi na ako kanina because nagkita ulit kami, parang on that samgyupsal, parang I said, "Kuya, meron akong bisita. Like, are you available? Can you drive us around? Like, gala tayo, like anywhere, ganyan." Then he said like yes to that invitation. And we had so much fun earlier, 'di ba? He picked us up here and then it was beautiful. It ended with this live and sobrang saya ng OPM and just chit chat about stuff. And my mom really enjoyed it and I'm happy about that kasi, kasi she was feeling like under the weather the past days and I can see joy in her. She's very happy. And also my binibini from Butuan, Sheng, she really enjoyed it and also Sarah. So we needed that Sabbath to because it's going to be a hectic week. What I realized is that there's so many people in our life at different time of our lives that we get to meet. So stop, crying over the ones you've lost. I mean, well, you can cry about with grief, like with people that you've lost, like who died and stuff. But the thing is, I would want to give you hope through this story. That meeting Kuya Nelson, it felt like I had a big brother that I could just talk about things.
Wow.
And how beautiful person is
Wow.
this? Who also
Wow.
had experience in his belt, who also had insights, who had
Wow.
energy, who was humble to learn, who was humble to listen to my cuentos. And also, he had so much insights and love and forgiveness in him that inspires me. And had I not say yes to this invitation for a talk show, I
Wow.
wouldn't have met this amazing man in Kuya
Wow.
Nelson. So, yeah. Hala, umiyak! Oh my gosh,
Wow. May allergy ako sa mata. Oh.
may allergy ka sa mata. Tama naman yan. Okay. So, you know, what I'm saying is that there's so many people you are yet to meet. I hope you're excited about that. If you're in a season of singleness, girl or boy, that crush, or I mean, we can talk about crush and just be head over heels, but that is not the end of us. They're just an aspect of our life, a happy crush, someone who inspires us every day. But there are authentic relationships out there, authentic friendships that are yet to build you, that you are yet to explore. So be open about it. And yes, I'm going to promote. Well, Binibini Talks is my page, and I do live done every Tuesdays at 6. So on Tuesday, we are on our sixth episode in How to Single Well. So my current season is How to Single Well, a collaboration with your life engineer, Ruel Pindoy. And it's fun. We talk about maximizing the season of singleness. I know we talked about singleness a lot on this live. And there we take it, issues by issues, pain by pain, and joy by joy. So I also would like to plug Strengths Unlocked workshop. So this is the workshop by Coach Ron Magsalin. It's life changing, guys. If you want to know more about it, this short promotion would not give it justice. So yes, this is how to single well. And we also have a community. So wala pa kaming page dito, we choose to have it a community para yung lahat ng post namin, it's in the community and people can engage. If you are single, and by single we mean unmarried, hindi pa kayo kasal, you can join this group. If you're kasal, you can still join for insights because we talk about maximizing the season of singleness through productive conversations about financial and personal mindset, no, personal development, financial and growth mindset towards thriving relationships. So we would want to have for people to have thriving relationships. And we also have a workshop, more details about that, but that's on the last week of November. we're calling this, it's a goal setting workshop. So if you wanna jumpstart, your 2022 through goal setting, I believe we have lots of insights for you guys about it. Aside from goal setting, it's also more personal development. So we will be teaching their cash flow ideas. So if you're looking to start a business and you have no idea what you want to generate new income stream, we'll be sharing it in that workshop. And it's going to be low ticket lang. Sobrang mura for the value that you will be getting. And yeah, I guess that's it. You can follow me on TikTok. Also, sumayaw na ako doon kasi nag 100 followers na ako. And yes, for insurance needs, you know who to talk to. So talk to Binibini. I would be so happy to get you started on your financial journey. Whether you want to buy insurance or not, just as long as you want to get it right with finances, I'm your Binibini. And yes, I guess that's it. Well, CEO Insights. I'm the Roundtable Director, so we have an event every month. So stay tuned for that. Just follow my page for many updates. And CEO Insights is a network of CEOs. So if you're a business owner, yeah, just come talk to me. I want to connect you to more CEOs who can help you in your entrepreneurial journey. So yes, I guess that's it.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you very much, Miss Carla, sa time mo at sa being a guest for tonight. Now, we are going to the portion of the take of the episode. So yung take of the
Wow.
episode, kung ano yung
Ang cute naman ito.
na-pick namin sa guest namin for
Mm,
every
alright.
episode. So ang na-pick ko, ako na yung mauna. Ang na-pick ko ngayon is nothing is impossible with God.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my take of the episode.
I love that one.
And let's wait for Bro Marlon.
Yes. I love that. Wait, can I say something about nothing is impossible with God? Like healing
Sure.
is not impossible, breakthrough is not impossible, growth is not impossible. Like, yes, and nothing is impossible with God. God is love. So nothing is impossible with love. So just keep loving, guys. Keep having crash courses on love. So thank you for that, Kuya Nelson. That's actually one of my favorite quotes.
Ooh, wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
How about Marlon?
For me,
Marlon ano? Ginat ko siya.
I would like to honor Carla, no? To give honoring to Carla for using his gift of speaking as a voice where she could um build the kingdom here on earth, no? Purposively to really make use of her talents, to be a good steward of the resources that we have,
That's
and
right.
also taking using that voice to speak up for those who cannot speak, and really to stand in behalf of those who are weak and don't have the courage, and also really taking this courage of uh, sharing the goodness, the love of God, because, di ba? Because Carla, she doesn't really so very proud of her achievements, but she really speaks more about the love of God, the
I'm so
relationship,
proud of God.
the
Yes.
how important to have that relationship with God. If anything cannot work, if anything won't work, I think what would really matter most is really the love that we have with the Lord. Parang ganun, di ba? So I think we have so many plans in our lives, guys, that at times we feel that para it would be impossible to make these plans happen, di ba? Because a lot of things that we are not in control. But take committing ourselves to the Lord for parang He knows exactly the plans for you, the best plans for you. I could share about something from Jeremiah 29:11, that for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. I think the best person, or the best someone that could really help us to make the best version of ourselves is really coming from the source himself. the creator himself, 'di ba? Siya yung alam, siya yung alam nung specs natin. Siya yung gumawa. Siya yung alam ng mga materyales
Yes.
natin. He knows exactly our strengths and weaknesses. So, allow yourself, open yourself, your heart, mind, body, and soul to be to be pursued by God, to be pursued by God, to be used by God, to be consumed by God, and allow His words to really bear fruits or even take roots in your life, and also can bear fruits that could really to manifest to all the people that entrusted by the Lord sa buhay mo. I think Carla has this voice, not just to have uh, Carl, you have really the gift of voice that that very important na you have to continue to use it,
Yes.
and you're so admirable because you anchored that strengths and talents from the source itself,
Yeah.
the God, our very creator, our very source. And you also have this humility of continuing learning things that you need to harness, things that you need to really develop, and things that you need to learn and unlearn. Right? You have this humility. And then Carl, you're so amazing, no? It's a privilege that we have you for today and tonight, for tonight and this morning, no? It's worthwhile talking with you.
Thank
We
you.
were looking forward to really talk with you more and really make projects with you that we could
Yeah.
use
Soon.
our platforms and voices where we could really empower people one at a time, and as well also bring out the good news and really share the goodness and love of God to each person that the Lord will entrust to our life. Yeah, and Carl,
Yes.
thank you so much. We honor you and we happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you
Wow.
so much. Yep, and I thank you so much, Marlon. I appreciate that. No, appreciation. And I would like to give credit to the Lord for the gifts, for the boldness, for the courage to speak. And there's only one reason why there's Binibini Talks. There's only one reason why Binibini Talks at all. And that is to make Jesus known. That's purpose. That's everything else is secondary. Insurance, strengths, that just complements it. CEO insights. So whatever brand that I get associated with, like I speak, this is aligned with my brand. That's why it's a privilege to be here. So thank you guys. It was beautiful talking to you also. Thank you so much, Marlon. I enjoyed this conversation. I know you have been a follower of Binibini Talks and you engage with me through chat. And I appreciate that. As a content creator, I really appreciate those like long realizations, no, but being able to talk to you through this live, it was beautiful. So I hope more people get to know the love of God, because that's the only way we can love each other better. That's the only way for us to have thriving relationships.
Yes, agree. Wow.
Yay.
We are sad to say that the show is about to end. And yeah, thank you very much sa lahat ng nanood, nakinig,
Yes.
nakitambay, nakicomment sa comment
Yes.
section. Now, we before we end, we have to share the quote of the episode. And the quote of the episode for today ay, all our dreams can come true. We have if we have the courage to pursue them. A quote from Walt Disney. Yan yung quote
Yes.
of the episode.
I love that one. And basically, the dream and the courage comes from the Lord. The desire comes from the Lord, and the strength comes from the Lord. So, thank you, Walt
Ay,
Disney, for that quote.
yeah. Yan. Woo! So, yun, sad to say, magtatapos yung programa ngayon. And yeah, maraming salamat Miss Carla. And yun, it's a privilege kasi sinabi mo kanina yung parang hindi ka talaga nagsisay yes sa lahat na nag-i-invite sa'yo. And yun, we are so much thankful for that. So, yeah. So, yeah. Ako si Nelson Makawili, ang cutie pie hunk na nakakawili na nagsasabing, be your best self and speak your mind. Have a good morning. Stay happy and stay healthy. Kilig responsibly.
Ako naman si Marlon Sumabat. I used to say single for now, and then but now I would like to declare that I am Marlon Sumabat. I am son of God. I don't worry anymore if I'm single for now or for the rest of the life. If God alone is with me in my life, it would be enough. I think single for now. I think the God has His own timing. I am Marlon Sumabat, and the Lord has been loving me and so gracious. And then as well, also we would like to give you assurance that if you're so blessed for tonight, having Carla and also with our conversation, um, pay it forward, share the blessings to others. Use your voice, use your platforms wherever you are that God has planted you. Use that to really share the love of God, because that kind of love won't really disappoint you. That kind of love will give you life, we give you something that you are looking for the long time. That kind of love is something that we've been wanting and would only be needing for our life. Yeah. This is I Speak Talk Show, guys. We're a platform where every person can speak their inspirations, their life stories, and particularly during this time of pandemic, you are invited to also be part of us. Just send a message to our page and really email us. All the information is available in the page, and really take time to reach us. And we also have to be be working together, really spreading
Yes.
the
Tama.
goodness, inspiration, valuable content. Thank you for
Ayan.
spending your time and wasting with your time with us.
Yes. So, yeah. See you next episode, guys, and paalam. Yeah.
Paalam!
Heavenly God, thank you very much for this day and opportunity. We are able to express ourselves as well as our guest. Thank you for the gift of life, talents, family, friends, as well as obstacles, struggles, because you made us stronger each day. Please continue to guide and enlighten us through each day. We glorify you always, God. Amen.